Stupid ass shuffle. I didn't like realize the shuffle was on and it was it was intended to play it sequentially, but it didn't. So fuck it. I just wanted to start also anyway. Uh I said that I would play this when it came out, didn't I? Hold up. The moment that I open the game, there will be an encoding overload, so just like brace for it. Ah. Nope, didn't happen yet. It'll come. There it is. There's the encoding overload. Very scary. Just sit tight. Okay, we're past it, I think. This is the fabled playable Hornet in the first Hollow Knight like mod, which when the opposite was done, the Play as the Knight in Silksong mod came out. I played that and I said, when the Hornet one comes out for Hollow Nest, I'll play it. So here it is. It's like a playtest beta thing. And I thought it was gonna be like hard to set up, but it was actually very easy to set up. So I set it up and here it is to play. It seems neat, but also scary because Hornet is a weird. She's like weirdly sized for this game, which is why they gave her her own game when they were doing the Hornet DLC. It's like she's not properly sized for Hollow Nest's sort of tunnels and shit. So this is probably gonna be trippy and scary. But hello Sadie, not hello Lua, because she's gone already. What's up? I've not been streaming that much. I've mostly been doing my little let's plays, to voice train, which has not been paying off, as you can tell. I'm just playing. Something is being achieved, I'm certain. Yes. I've just not like been super like stream happy. I've also started working on script video, which I think, did I mention that I was gonna do that last time? Maybe I did. Well, I am. Well, I intended on being, I think. Like I was saying that I wanted to do it, but now I'm actually doing it. I'm scripting and working on various scary things. So that's exciting and cool. I need to make the game real-time priority. Task manager. There it is. Yay. I need to know soon when the game's like, when the game starts proper. Why am I watching this? When the game starts proper, I need to ask how the volume is. Because this is, I think, my setup for the little Let's Plays. So I guess actually it should be the same. It shouldn't be loud. I just like watching this intro, really, is the reality of the thing. I just like looking at it. Look at that little thing. It's so, like... It's so beta. Or not beta, it's so, like... this is a fucking beta game. It's so old looking, like, this art for the intro of this game. Like, Ari Gibson's art style has changed quite a bit since this. Like, look the way the knight's eyes are Don't Starvey. They don't do that anymore. Like... in modern art for this game. Or yeah, it looks less like scratchy and sort of simple. I don't know, simple and sketchy. Oh, my scripted videos. I'm glad you like them. You've always been like there, like forefront of like enjoying my scripted bullshit. I'm glad for that. Thank you, Sadie Worm. Here's Hornet. There she is. She can do almost everything. She can't Garama. Unfortunately, I've just now found this out. She cannot taunt. But besides that, she can do it. She can do it all. The lighting is also weird in this mod for some reason. I was noticing that like the screen goes black in a weird way. I don't know why it does that. Pretty weird. But yeah, here it is. This is what's on the tin. Here's Hornet, and she's in Hollow Knight. Isn't that crazy? This mod is like using like Silksong as like a fucking code base. It's like backporting the code base, which is something that like Puku says jokingly, but this time it's real. It's like porting Hornet's like sprites and sounds and things from Silksong to Hollow Knight through like modding bullshit. And that's how it's like rendering out this stuff to be more like cost effective than you know, having to put in all the sprites from Silksong, you know, for Hornet into this game. It's like somehow it's like drawing Hornet sprites from the game of Silksong in your Steam, like in your computer, and like mixing the two games like a fucking lock-on cartridge technology thing. You know, like Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles becoming Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's really crazy. I wonder how they did all that. That's really interesting and like cool. That's really cool. It's again in playtest right now, but I figured it's probably like playable enough. You can already kind of feel a little bit of the claustrophobia because like look how big Hornet is compared to the Knight. Like that's just ridiculous. Like, oh right, you can already float. Like it's ridiculous how small you are in this game. And, you know how big Hornet is, and like this is exactly her size in this game. Like it's accurate. If you know, when you do the Hornet fight, you can see that you and the rival Hornet are the same size. Like she is accurate here. It's like Shovel Knight Showdown when you play as, you know, the other knights and they're exactly the same size. Or it's like when you play as Polar Knight in Shovel Knight Showdown and he's like, you know, not shrunk. The fuck charm? Like he's not shrunk down to be playable size. He's still massive like, you know, Polar Knight is in his boss fight. It's pretty fun. This would be Hollow Knight in 1956. It's a very specific year. I was just now looking up what is that like 60s like cartoon style. This is actually for the scripted video, but you know, I shan't spoil what it is, even though I'm pretty sure I already did it. But that style of like 60s cartoons where they have an outline but they don't have like colors inside of them, and they're sort of like, you know, Hanna-Barbera looking and like silly. I think that's like UPA style, apparently. Apparently that's what it's like called. Whoa, she's like a fucking brick. There's a fucking car like with a boombox blasting outside. Fucking love human beings. Awesome like creature. Fuck you, Elderbug. It's called a UPA style, and it's like a studio. It's like UPA is like a studio or some shit, and they just like made, you know, little cartoons that look like that. I always just call that 60s cartoon style, like that outlineless, you know, like style. Can I? No, I need to get spells. I never like knew really what to like give, like, you know, how to like name that style. But there it is, UPA apparently. Pretty interesting. And I had to like look that up due to the script video. So like that's like one clue, one crazy clue for you out there trying to decipher what it is. I don't know why I'm like fake posting about it. Again, it's like I kind of want to like reveal as little about it as possible, like to the world, because it's like, again, if you say that you're gonna do something before you actually do it, you get the dopamine from, you know, like the approval of like, wow, you're doing a thing, that's cool, and you feel less compelled to actually do it because your brain is already like, ah, dopamine, I'm good, like I don't actually need to finish this. And I want to finish the video. This is grapefruit. Would have compared this to mixing Doom wads or some shit. Funny you say that. I was actually watching Vinny play Doom. Oh right, I'm playing Silksong. Vinny playing My House.wad. You know, the little scary B3313 fucking Yume Nikki wad. Just because I was bored and like I was watching Vinny play actual B3313. So you know, I was like, sure, whatever the fuck. It was like on my recommended. And that mod is not as cool as Yume Nikki or B3313, I must say. It's so like, where's my ledge grab? Okay. It's so tropey. Like it's like, I get that, you know, B2313 is like an homage to what's it called? Look at Hornet looking up. B3313 is like an homage to Mar 64 myths and, you know, like sort of creepypastas. Yume Nikki is like wholly original because it's, you know, just someone made that game. And My House.Wad is like a tribute to like liminal space fucking analog horror garbage. So like I get that it's just, you know, like inherently that is the one that is the least interesting to me because I don't care about Doom or, you know, like liminal spaces. Liminal spaces shit was so oversaturated at the time that it even made me ignore B2213, even though later I found out it's actually quite cool. It's so like they have like the back rooms in fucking My House.Wad and like Shrek and shit. There's like memes, and it just feels kind of like the most lame of those. Like Yume Nikki is the coolest, B213 is cool, and My House.Wad is kind of lame. It's just kind of like, what are we doing here? You know, I say that to a lot of things, but like, what are we doing here? The back room, seriously? It's just kind of silly. Again, it's also like a reference to House of Leaves or whatever, but it's just executed in such a unsubtle way. I don't know. Also, I was specifically like sort of pondering on this, that Yume Nikki is the best of these, like, you know, dream exploration, like abstract surreal exploration, I think, because Yume Nikki is only a walking sim. It's only like you only walk around. There is no fucking RPG combat. There is no, you know, combat period. There's no other mechanics than just walking around and dressing up. And that means that the game is actually focused on just walking around and seeing stuff. In B213, and, you know, to an extent also My House.Wad, I didn't play that one, you have to be playing the game that, you know, like the mod is based off of to actually see the crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to reach like the scary poop world in Yume Nikki, I just gotta walk there, and it's like not that hard if I know what to do. But in B213, if you wanna get the poop world, you like have to do some like shitty fucking platforming challenge with the shitty controls of Mario 64 that are just awful, and even worse in B33 because it's like supposed to be, you know, beta controls. So it just kind of like is less cohesive to me. Like, it's just, whoa, she's so tall she doesn't even care. Well, that's don't look at that. That's epilepsy. It's just kind of like, I don't know, something about it feels wrong. I get that it's, you know, like Yume Nikki was just made to be like a little piece of art, and B213 specifically made for like, you know, big fans of Mario 64 who have played it a million times and like know how to play it a million times. Is the music off perchance? No. It's for fans of the game that, you know, already like have played it a trillion times and know what to do. But like, that just makes it so it's like really frustrating for people that are not like that. You know, that is to say, like, YouTubers playing the game are bad at it. Me included, I guess, because I am a YouTuber, I guess. And I don't particularly like Mario 64. It just kind of makes things, like, harder to, like, deal with, because Yume Nikki is very confusing already, like, in how to navigate, and B213 is even more confusing and, like, hard to navigate. And that is already very frustrating, fuck. That is already very, very frustrating, and it's made just even more frustrating by the fact that you have to be fucking platforming to get to those places to begin with. In that, I think that was all that, like, that was all the stuff that sort of like wore me down. What the fuck? The stuff that like wore me down and made me not finish B2313. Besides the fact that I already had the game sort of spoiled for me before I even started. Which is sad, because I like that game. Oh my god. Because I like that game quite a bit. What happened to Hornet? The fuck? That was weird. I hate that room with the worms. That room's stupid. That's really funny that, like, I was like sort of, you know, imagining every boss in this is gonna go down like super easy because Hornet, but nothing accounts for the platforming in this world. This game is really easy for me right now, I can like beat most of the bosses because I you know, I know their patterns and they feel really slow. because I've played Silksong like once or twice. But exploring the world in this game is still pretty difficult to me. I still get confused by it and like lost and scared. Where's my cocoon? There is no cocoon. Interesting. Yeah, it's just like exploring the world is not the hardest part of this game to me, whereas the bosses are really not very hard, like at all. At least most of them. Hello? My stuff. Let me look at my stuff. Do I not have? I guess I don't have tools and charms. No, yes, I do. What? Is that... What the... Okay. Can Hornet wear charms? I guess she can. I thought they had tools in this shit. Strange. What was I talking about? B2 3. It's just like, again, just having to actually play like the game that, you know, the mod is like based off of to get to the new content and like see the new crazy scary shit. It's kind of lame. Like, I appreciate that there is, you know, actual gameplay to B3 and stuff, but like sometimes it literally just gets in the way of seeing cool stuff like the, you know, gameplay. At least to me, who, you know, I'm not good at Mario 64. Our freaking liminal spaces. I'm glad that it's like kind of like died out. Although I guess Backrooms like had a shitty movie recently, so clearly people haven't grown up like, wow, people haven't grown up like a crazy amount, like enough. But why does Hornet feel so slow? The Knight is like slower than her. It's just I don't have the run yet. Wow. It's actually kind of weird. I guess I'm just so used to the Knight. This is the worst time. This mod came out at the worst time possible, because I'm in the fucking smack dab middle. I don't think that's like... I'm smack dab in the middle of a replay of this game already. Like, I've been replaying this game with the Knight, you know, vanilla, for like my stupid Let's Play idea, and now I have to, you know, I mean, I don't have to, but now I have to remember how to play as Hornet, and in this, you know, uncanny fucking Hornet in Hollow Knight world. It's fucked up. Okay. Like, I would have really preferred if this came out, like, I don't know, like 6 months from now or more, honestly. I mean, I guess it's, you know, it's like beta, but it is, you know, in a playable state. And as you know me, I cannot wait for that which I have waited for, which I've been waiting for a mod like this for a bit. So I cannot wait to play it. And so I'm playing it. Brilliant. Let's beat up this man. This foul man. I can't believe when I started playing this game, the rhinoceros husks used to like hurt me a lot and like piss me off, which is pathetic, you know, because like, wow, you know, it's like the most, it's like the third most basic enemy. It's like essentially like a, you know, there's like a Goomba, which is like the Crawlid, there's a Koopa, which is a husk, and then the bully husk is like a Paratroopa or like a Spiny. And I don't know, the husk, horned husk is like fuck, like a bullet bill. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know where to take this joke. Okay, leave me alone. This guy is like really unbug-like, isn't he? A lot of characters in this game are unbug-like, but this one is up there. I mean, you know, all that we know of Hegemol is his armor, but like, he's just like a horned like thing. Wow, he's dead. He's just like a horned thingy, you know, and that's the little maggot that stole Hegemol's armor. Falsehood. Why don't I have the achievements? What the fuck is this? That's nope. Okay. Little thing. Come forth. Come on now. I can't leave without you. Fucking rocks. Yesterday I went to my grandma's house, and my grandpa has like a little, very small water tank. In fact, it kind of feels too small, but it has two little turtles on it. One of them is like that weird kind of turtle that's like gray and like more reptilian looking. I mean, I guess, are turtles reptilians? I don't think they are. They're some weird shit. But it's one of those, like, if you ever seen like, it's like a gray slim looking turtle that like runs really fast. Like if you put it on the ground, it just goes quite fast. I forget what is its like subspecies name. That's so funny. She looks up. My grandma was like showing me these two stupid little turtles in the tank, and she picked up the fast one and put it on the ground, and the little thing just started scurrying around really fast, and it was really cute. But I was like, no, it's gonna like leave out the gate and like get run over, and I was just running around like crazy. I think that, like, I guess they're too like small to be in the bigger turtle tank, but it looks too small, like the tank that they're in right now. Like, I feel like it should be bigger. Is this silk spear? Do I have it? Which button would that be? That one. Okay. Because quick spell button. What about B? What does B do in this equation? It's ready. Nope, it has to be... Okay, it has to be L1. Pretty sure the reptiles? No, they're not. Yeah, I remember, like, having a discussion with... Well, I remember my mom having a discussion with my cousin about if they were reptiles. There's something weird. There's some, like... They're like a Kellogg. They're Kellogg. They're a Tony Tiger in secret, in disguise. Little turtles are awesome, though. Yeah, well, they're... I'm pretty sure they're just juvenile. They're just small. They're, like, not grown up yet. So when they grow up, maybe they'll be put in the bigger turtle tank, which I assume is, like, more comfortable for them. Like, don't they, like, need to exercise? I guess a turtle is, like, one of the slowest things, and, like, you know, maybe their metabolism accounts for them, like, not moving much. But, I don't know. I feel bad for them. They're too cramped. No good. I don't intend on getting too far on this, you know, save file run as Hornet. Once I feel like, I don't know, like I've had my fun, I'll go into Godmaster and try to play the Pantheons and destroy them, because I'm playing as Hornet, who is like a significantly better character than the Knight, the Hollow Knight. No, it's just the Knight. The Wanderer, more accurately, apparently. I think Cherry has said that, like, the Knight's main defining feature is not fighting. So a more accurate title for it would be the Wanderer, you know, than the Knight, as everyone just calls it. Also, people call it Ghost, because that's what the Hornet calls it. Penis. And, you know, things like that. Wow, this is actually... It's actually kind of annoying. I mean, I always hated the fucking Baldur encounter. It's dead. Oh, cock! Seriously? Can't... I don't care. It's just so vessel, or whatever. I don't care. It's bad. Love passing by your local pond on the trail, seeing 6 tiny turtles on a log. That sounds beautiful, actually. Let me go back up. I don't have the cling grip. That's annoying. No tools yet either. I wonder what gives you them. Because I can't open the fucking menu. I can't open the select menu. I, inventory. F. I. Oh, there it is. I opens Hornet. Oh wow, everything is here. Everyone is here. That's funny. Every crest slot unlocked as well. Kind of funny. But yeah, my grandpa has always had this little turtle, like, turtle tank thing. It's not a tank, it's like just... It's on the ground, it's like a little habitat for them. And I think that one is like fine, it's like fine for their size. But the little ones, it's just like a fish tank. Like, it's just a square fish tank. Doesn't seem very suited for them, like, for their size. They're just kind of medium. I don't know if, like, the bigger turtles, like, beat up the smaller turtles if they're put, you know, all together. But that is scary to think about. I'm also gunning it to fucking Green Path. Because I'm bored of, like, running. Or not running, actually. I'm bored of walking as Hornet. It's like the most boring part of Silk Song is, like, the start. Because you can't run. And it's annoying. I'm impressed they, like, didn't learn their lesson from this game. Very bad. Let me drink water. This water is warm. Eek. Why does it feel like there's no music playing? Have you noticed this? I've noticed this. Sounds like there's no music. Fuck you. Alright. Does Infection, like, look a little different to anyone else? Is that... I think that's just what it looks like. Just never paid attention. Alright. Fuck. Crazy fucking boulder physics, huh? Why does, like, Hornet have such a hard time, like, handling the little stupids? Scary. This is the... Good. This is the real test for if, Hello? Oh, okay. This is the real test for if... the music is playing or not. Because, like, Green Path's theme is really very, like, memorable and, you know, like, musical. And yet, like, you know, I can't really seem to hear it. So if the music really isn't playing, then I'm really gonna be able to tell with this one. Can you hear the audio of the game okay? Is it... Did it have music back then? It wasn't invented. That's why this game is so monochrome looking. It's like silent cartoons, but like it's on blue paper. So that's why it looks like this. Actually, like, in my, like, latest replay of this game, I've actually sort of, eaten my words a little bit about saying that this map isn't all the same, like, it doesn't all look the same, and, like, it's, you know, like, forthcoming to navigate. Because I've actually been getting lost in this game, like, way more than, like, every other playthrough I've done of it. Maybe it's just because I'm really, like, absent-minded playing it, but, like, I don't know, it's just been confusing to me. And I've made fun of Puku before for getting confused at this game, so I feel a little bad. Okay, this is a 6 volume? No, it is playing the music. Sorry for possibly deafening you just now, I put it at 40. Yeah, I guess it's just pretty low. Some songs in this game are really loud. Oh, look! There's a storm wind outside. Great! It said in the little weather prediction that there's like not a huge chance for power outage, but you know that is not always accurate. So if the string just ends, that's because the power went out, as per fucking usual. I'm like mostly done with my little let's play playthrough of this game so far. I'm at like, I beat one Dreamer already, and I already have you know, like the Abyss like cloak. So I just need to get, oh god, I need to do the king brand, the king's, what is it called? Like the king's soul, like king half. Wow, that's scary. The king's what is it called? You know, the two halves of the stupid like charm that lets you unify the void. You need to do the White Palace to get it. I don't want to do that the White Palace. I kind of like despise that area. It's kind of boring. But I'm not too far away from the end of it, and I'm not 100%ing it, so like I'll just like beat Grim as like some optional shit. Like I'll just beat Grim, you know, do everything to like fight the Radiance, and then fight the Radiance and be over. And I want to play Nights into Dreams on the little Let's Play channel. You know, it won't be like, I guess I could do like a 3-episode thing on that game probably. It's so small. I just want to replay that game. It's fun. Fun game. I'm shocked, frankly, at how fun it is, because I always figured it was like one of those kind of games that people really like. People are really like sort of reverent to, but they never actually play it, and they're like full of shit when they say that it's like fun and good. But as it turns out, completely devoid of any like nostalgia or, you know, how cool the game looks. It's actually very fun to play, and it is fun, like, you know, at an aesthetic and like charming level. That helps too. Nah, the game did it. The game was onto me. Is that not? I bet I could. I bet I could. With a well-placed, like, flow. Yep, I knew it. Good, I hate the Moss Knight encounter in this. It's boring. Almost as boring as all the millions of Silk Song enemy, like, gauntlet arenas. Oh yeah, let me equip tools. Dali is a tool. Bleh. And bleh. Wait, how does that? Oh, it doesn't. Good. Why does he have to be I? I assume there is no shell shards in this game, so just have my favorites. I don't think that I'm gonna be needing these, just a guess. I forget what quick access, man. Don't really need money. What is this fucking thing supposed to be? It's Sprite. It like just looks like a little dog like collar to me. It's such a strange little thing. Hornet is supposed to wear that on her belt, like on her waist. Whatever. And then quick, long, and electric. I wonder what gives you the whoa. I wonder what gives you the Silk Storm in this mod. And then, oh, look at that. They even have these. I mean, I kind of figured they would. Alright, let's fight Hornet 2. Or Hornet 1. You know, Hornet 2 because I'm the first Hornet, of course. Let's see how fucking... I wonder if her Needle is... What Needle is it? It's the bad one. It's the first Needle. Did it say no? None. Oh, okay. None attack. I thought it said no. That's really funny. Calling it a ghost is pretty accurate. That is a ghost. How come I can't fucking Garama? That's so fucked. Ah. Gotta not underestimate the physics of this game. Okay. Let me see if their walking animations are the same. Because I've always been wondering. Nope, they are totally different. Her walking animation, she like faces to the side. That's what makes it so funny. That's what makes her walking animation fucking hilarious in this game, in Hollow Knight. It's because she faces to the fucking side like a stupid, like... She's like a Smiling Friends character. Whereas in Silk Song, when she, you know, walks and like runs, she's only facing, you know, she's facing diagonally forward, like her regular sprite. Because that's the angle that Hornet was, you know, intended to be seen at. Hornet's face looks just really funny whenever you put it in any perspective other than forward-looking, forward-facing. Because her head is, like, really long. It's, like, two really long, you know, like, fucking, like, horn ears. And she just looks ridiculous, like, from any other angle than forward. Like, I can't, you know, I can't do it right now, but even when she just looks up in Silk Song like this, like that looks funny as hell, because like it's just like a weird half moon thing. I'm you, but playable character. It's a really tiny belt with stones weighing you down. That's what that is. That's what those weird like bells are. They're the weighted part, I guess. That's so weird. I love this little vessel. Oh god. That's on R1? Whoa, that doesn't... That's not... Okay. Why did the Dreamers, like, do this shit? They fail so hard on this one. Like, they try to make the knight sleep, but they just don't do it. They fail it. Dumbasses. I need to rebind that. No, because then I'm gonna be playing regular fucking Hollow Knight, and the R1 is gonna feel weird. Or the lack of, you know, the dashing on RT would be weird. But running, sprinting in Silk Song, like being on RT is bad. It's really weird and unnatural feeling. Did I put on Silk Speed? Oh, I don't have Silk. That makes sense. Oh yeah, there's no point in doing this. Hi, bitch. Cunt? Wow. I do not... Ah. Okay. Oh, alright. This is the Sea of Sorrow that I've heard so much about, is it? Help me. Help. Alright. That's good. It's gonna be an encoding overload again because of the mods. Don't even worry about that. Okay. Where? Oh god. You put me... it's fine that I'm here actually. I guess I'll go to the Fog Canyon. You know, what if I tried to get to the Hollow Knight ending like really quick? No, that wouldn't work. This game like takes a second, and like to get to the Hollow Knight, you need to beat the 3 Dreamers, and one of the Dreamers is in fucking Deep Nest, which is awful. I'm back to hating Deep Nest actually. Like I hated Deep Nest when I first played this game. I was like, I made peace with it when I streamed this game, and now I hate it again after Let's Playing it. Deep Nest was fucking confusing the shit out of me, and it wasn't very fun. I don't like it. Oops. I knew that was there. This part of the game is really strange. Being stuck on the lake, yeah, I didn't think it was very good when I first played the game. I mean, I can like do it now, so like it's fine, but yeah, it's kind of a weird choice. I'm glad it like took 7 years of Silk Song's development, or Silk Song took 7 years in development to remove all the fucking boundary brooks. Ugh. That's a fucking Deltarune fan song, Boundary Brook. I just remember it because it's a very memorable, funny name. Get it? Like boundary break and like a river, because you know, a river, a ri. It's like it's like Deltarune. It's like the lake, see? But like boundary break, because like video game. Get it? Boundary brook. Brook is a good word for like a little river, or like, yeah, it's like a little river, right? Or like a pond. Good word. This is the massive moss charger. I don't know why I said it like that. I was like a fucking AI voice just there, just now. Scary. Okay, the best boss fight ever put into a video game, I believe. What if I just like... Oh, bitch. No telegraph on that, huh? I didn't remember that. Even though I fought this like 2 days ago. Yeah, that sure doesn't telegraph it. They just do it. They just jump. That's good. What the fuck? How do I tool? What? I don't remember how to tool in this game. I literally forgot. Okay, like that. Look, playing, like, doing this shit, like, playing this game with this lighting engine, or playing as Hornet with this lighting engine is so weird. Wow, what an awful fucking boss. Yeah, cunt? Seeing just Hornet with this, like, really desaturated, you know, like, shitty... not like shitty, it's just like, it's so much less, you know, vibrant and, like, vivid than Silksong. And it just feels so odd, like, especially the tools, like, seeing Hornet's tools be such a dull red feels really cursed and, like, scary. Like, look at the little... Look at the little fucking cogflies. They look so dark. Yeah, that's really weird. That's, like... I guess, like, a lot of the way that Silksong looks is just its lighting engine. It's not even its, like, sprites. It, like, Hornet is still her same color in that game as in this game, but the lighting just makes it all, like, more vibrant and, like, you know, interesting. Boss design in 2017. Yeah, it's not a great one, the massive moss charger. That's why people like the Bell Beast, because it's not like that. It's, you know, a little better. You'd like to sit by a brook and have a picnic. That is beautiful. Like a flower. What is, like... What is this new, like, thing they released for, Myths Are 100% True, Sadie? Because I saw you were playing it, and I saw that Gabri, like, on her little activity thing, she was playing that game again after, like, I assume 100%ing it, like, in full before. Did, like, an update for it come out? And, like, more... Oh, God, no. Little things. And, like, more shit come out for it? Is that what's happening there? I once considered playing that game when, you know, I streamed, like, the demo for it on one of my classic, iconic, beloved demo, indie game demo streams that I used to 500 years ago. Yeah, I played that game as demo. What is the sound? I played that game as demo, but I never really cared to play it real. What are these wretched sounds I'm hearing? Is that normal? Is that... Am I in hell? Bitch. Oh, this is the... Oh, this is like where the fucking guys are. Isn't it? This is where the, No, this doesn't make any sense. What is this fucking room? Oh, okay, I know what that is. You need to double jump for it. Or the wall jump. I was not able to find the Mossy Vagabond. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, good. I could not find the Mossy Vagabond room when I was playing this game recently, like, let's playing it. I just didn't know where it was. Like, the room with the, like, the Moss Chapel or whatever, with the Mossy Vagabonds, you gotta... Well, you don't gotta do anything to them. They're just there. I couldn't find that fucking room when playing this, and that, like... That was part of what made me sort of realize that, like, yeah, maybe this game is really visually samey and, like, confusing. Which is kind of fucked up. I ate my words. Said update, penultimate level, and true final boss. What do you mean, like, the final boss wasn't in the game at launch? What does that mean? But yeah, that's... Why is she so heavy? I don't think that's how it is in Silksong. That is scary. That frightens me quite a bit. I think these cogflies never break or some shit. It seems like they're eternal. Eternal cogfly. It's like an Isaac enemy. Like, they're not breaking. They're not break... Oh, no. Dude, no. You... No. Wow. That's crazy, man. Uh-huh. They're benefiting me in a way, kinda. No, stop. Bad cogfly. I'm scared. Do the fucking like little, like the little womb, like glowing womb flies, like do this shit in this game? Because I never used that fucking power up. Why is the game running like this, by the way? Can you see that the game is running like doo-doo? Good. Never use cogflies ever, 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 ever again. Although, can I just... Oh. More? Okay, then they break. I think they forgot to program the tool, like the cogflies breaking, you know, from usage. That's pretty odd. Fuck. I don't know. All these tools suck ass in this game, and I'm not even using them anyway, so fuck it. That broke them. Final boss, there's another one. The ending was in the game. Update added context to it. That's scary. Part of why I didn't play that game, you know, after it released, compared to, you know, playing the demo of it like way back, you know, before it released, was just actually like learning who Poor 4 is. What, I forget the name. Leather Ice Cream was actually learning like who that is, and like learning enough like about him to like find him like like an obnoxious personality, like online personality. Nothing personal really, it's just like, it's just what it is. So like that's part of why I didn't feel like playing it once it was actually out, was that when I first played that demo like back then, I didn't even know who Leather Ice Cream was. Huh, that still goes... Good. That still goes directly down. That, you know, hitting the Umu, like, diagonally. I didn't even get the Hunter's Journal. Fuck it. Hi, Coral. I'm not even getting the bench. Check this out. I'm good at the game. Yep. Here I am, winning at the game. Do you see it? I'm winning. These disgusting little things. They're like that Pikmin enemy. They specifically remind me of the Withering, or Withered. No, that's FNAF. The Withering Blowhog from Pikmin 2, I think. I think it's 2. The one that like spits shit that like unflowers your Pikmin. Pretty disgusting. Am I not... This is not the, like, evolved crest, huh? This is not the evolved Hunter's crest. Interesting. Oh. Separate art from the artist. Leather Ice Cream didn't do anything wrong, I guess. Like, it's not... It's not like I'm morally, like, opposed to, like, playing his game. Like, his beliefs don't line up with mine. I just find him annoying. I watched a second of Anti-Birth or whatever, and I heard his narration for the pills, like, you know, like the Isaac, like, pill announcements. They had custom ones for Anti-Birth, which are voiced by him. And he was just trying to sound like Stamper. Like, it was very clear, like, hearing him, that he was just trying to sound like Stamper from Battle Block. You know, like Stamper in Battle Block Theaters. Stamper from Battle Block. He was just trying to like do like a Battle Block narrator thing, and it was really cringe, and I didn't like it, and so that contributed to it, to my dislike. It's really, it's not that serious though, you know, like realistically speaking. It's just it's a principle thing, really. It's a principle of the thing. Cunt. The muscle memory for Silksong is too strong. I've played it like so much more than the regular Hollow Knight, I think, at this point. Oh, I really would be lying to myself too if I said that like Silksong is not like my favorite game now. I'm not gonna say better, because again, Hollow Knight is a better first experience. Uh, I would be lying if I said that I don't prefer Silksong at this point, though. Like, even though Hollow Knight's story is, like, better in every way, and it's more interesting in, like, a lot of ways. The gameplay is just, like, better in Silksong, even though, you know, the arenas and everything is insufferable. Which is unfortunate. This reference shit gets serious. Can see why the game would be inaccessible due to how obscure the source materials are. I don't care that, like, the fuck? Oh yeah, I don't care that the source material is like Russian cryptids or whatever. That part, the aesthetic of the game was kind of fun. Like the art style of it was like okay, it was like Meat Boy E, and like the idea of like the cryptids and stuff is like fine. It's just like I don't know. It's like it's got all of the little mannerisms of his other stuff as well, which I didn't recognize at the time when I first played the demo because I didn't know who he was, but now I do, and now I can't just, you know, ignore it. This is nothing. It's not, it's like nothing to even unlock. This is like both more and less like jank and weird than I thought. Like navigating with Hornet, you know, like obviously this final like Hornet that is in Silksong, this is not the same Hornet that was originally designed for the Hornet DLC for this game, which was the original, you know, idea for this, for, you know, the Hornet DLC for Hollow Knight. It would just be that you're Hornet traversing Hallownest and, you know, like playing like a different campaign, like Shovel Knight. But they were like, Hornet's size is like just not fitting for this shit. So they made it its own game. And I can kind of like see that just from playing this, even though again, this is, you know, this is the controls that Hornet has in the final version of Silksong after it became its own game. It is kind of awkward. Like, it is kind of awkward just how big she is. Her hitbox doesn't, you know, correspond to a lot of shit. Fast fall? Yeah, this. That is in Silksong. That's always been there, yeah. The fast falling is just part of the sprinting ability, which is pretty nice. I like it. The fast falling is like a feature of the Sprint Master charm in Hollow Knight, which is kind of insufferable. That like you need to have the Sprint Master to have, you know, like the good dashing in the game. Silksong, you know, you can just do it by default. It's very nice. Oh, that's just Elder Who, isn't it? Who I also did not find in my playthrough. Yeah. In my, you know, let's play playthrough. Cunt. Do you want to actually have your little mind blown? Sorry for, like, implying your mind is little, but look at this. See that? That's in Vanilla Silksong. Always been there. Pretty sure I, like, learned this, like, from a video, not in my own. Not on my own. Pretty crazy, huh? Why is the music so fucking quiet? I can't hear shit. This is the fucking, like, How to Train Your Dragon ass, like, theme song. Like, How to Train Your Dragon theme song ass song in this game. Like, it sounds like that. Whoa. Interesting hitbox. Says your little mind is blown. Oh, hello. My eyes hurt really bad right now. Like really, very painfully hurting. You can hear the music pretty fine. Well, that's good then. That's fine. That like the audio is good on the stream. It's just I cannot. I'm also kind of sleepy a little bit. Just a little bit. I heard like one note of the music just now. Like one. Exactly one. That's what microtonal music is, I think. I almost bit my tongue again. I bit my tongue so fucking hard when I was eating lunch today. I've actually been biting my tongue more often recently. Like, it happened the other day when I was, like, eating, like, dinner or lunch. And now today happened again. And today I bit down, like, so fucking hard that it actually, like... It was, like, bleeding for, like, a little bit. Like, considerably. And it was bad. I didn't like it. Oh, right. I was too used to these guys being friendly. Because, you know, I've been playing this game, like for the last days. What crazy timing that is, that this little mod came out. There's a guy here. There isn't. There's a nasty little mod for this game where the knight is replaced with a little mantis, and it's gross. Like, it's like a little... You know, like these blue mantises, but it's very small to, you know, fit the knight's proportions, like sprites. And you just play as it. There's so many, like, skin mods for Hollow Knight, and they all look awful. Like, every single one that I've seen looks really wretched. There was, like, one for Silksong that, like, had a playable phantom, and that looked kind of cool, but, like, it's always some shit like Hornet is Tito, or like Hornet is a vampire, Hornet has dragon wings, Hornet is fucking RGB green. And I was like, I'm always like, wow, cool. It's pretty bad. Never really saw one that was like good. If there was one where like you can play as the knight, but like it looks like Void 100% of the time, I would like that. That'd be fun. Also, I wanted, like, a Void... Like, there was a Void Crest mod for Silksong, but I wish that it went, like, a little far, like, a little more farther, I guess. And had, like, it so you could do the, like, you know, so you could do the fucking Void Buzzsaws attack that is in Silksong through the Void-threaded enemies. That'd be cool. Black-threaded, whatever. Stupid terminology. Stupid termite. Hunt? What is wrong with these mushrooms? Something's really wrong with these mushrooms. Okay. Bitch! What? Uh-huh. That's not good. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Oh, right. Oh my god. Can you pogo off of that thing? Good job. Down. No, I don't think that works like that. Huh, what an interesting problem. The ledge grab is very not functional with Hollow Knight, huh? Like Hornet's ledge grab does not work in Hollow Nest very well, like at all. It's kind of fucked up. The mushrooms were always lacking? What, the mushroom like bouncies? All bosses, all yummies or whatever? Hollow Knight, all yummies? I just been made aware of all yummies as like a concept, like joke. And I'm quite a fan, I must say. Oh, yummies. I've also finally found out why people say Gaster is green in Silksong. Yeah, good. Why Gaster is green in Deltarune and Undertale, I guess. There should be a name for that franchise, you know, like... There should be like an easy way to refer to both games like together at once. Saying Undertale and Deltarune is like a mouthful. It's too long and annoying. Saying UTDR only works in text and is also kind of bad. Saying the Undertale games is also weird. Like it doesn't sound normal. And yeah, it's just kind of bad. Like no matter what way you put it. But it's actually less stupid than it sounds. Gaster is green because Sans is blue. Papyrus is red. Learning colors with Vilov. He's red, Thing is blue, then Gaster would be green. And that's like crazy, I guess. People go crazy for this idea that he was green. But you know, he's gray by the time that you see him. Well, you know, see the idea of him in Undertale. You never knew that? Yeah, it's like there's like a green room in the middle of skeleton home in Undertale, and that's like it's got like a green painting on it, so people are like, it's green, it's Gaster, dude. He lived there once. Jesus. Oh no, why he's a pirate? Just a joke. Just a stupid little community joke, because Undertale fans are like still like spiritually 2 years old. So they would just make anything into like a little awesome like joke, meme, quirky. Just how it goes. We were just a band. I hate the Beatles. Stupid, like, who cares? So that's where Gaster lives. I guess? Well, used to live anyway. He's not alive anymore. What the fuck? He's not with us anymore, you know. Perish. That looks really cool. That's great. Fuck off. These are not the Mentis Petra. I'll never let go of Mentis Petra. Like, never, never, never. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in a video game. Like, calling a thing, like, changing... What was it again? It's like, it's supposed to be Ptera, because it's winged, because it's like, you know, a winged bug or whatever. But Think Cherry thought that people wouldn't be able to pronounce Ptera, so they made it Petra, Mentis Petra. It's like the infected baby mantises. And that makes, like, no sense at all. Like, it's not that complicated of a word, really. It's very perplexing and confusing and scary. Petra, fucking grow up. Frankly, Hornet's wall... Yeah, man. Hornet's wall climb might just be worse than the Knight's. Because you can get stuck on it, like, so easily. Like, I was trying to, like, jump off of it before, and it just doesn't work well. Like, the little scramble you do up like that is, like, fun enough, but it makes it kind of awkward to use. Whereas the Knight's is just, like, everything is instant. Or... This really is, like, the ultimate trade-off of, like, you can destroy bosses, but, like, anything about, like, actually traversing the world, Hike-World, is, like, impossible to do in this, because it's, like, Hornet was not made for this, for these level layouts. Kind of fucked, kind of unfortunate. Oh. First character name nerf in history. Character name? What character did I mention? I already forgot everything that was discussed in the previous, like, 2 minutes. Something about Gaster? I don't know. Uh-huh. Hornet's, like, also, you know, like, angular dash move makes it very hard to do these things that are designed for a dash move that goes, you know, directly forward. If anything, the dash, like, ability, the Mothwing Cloak, should give you the claw line in this mod or something. Not really. The running is like good, but honestly, you don't even need to run in this game. That's the reason Silksong has a run button. It's because, you know, the what the fuck is Hornet doing? Because the world is so much bigger in Silksong. Hornet like needs, you know, like a way to comfortably explore the bigger world, so you can run. Oh, Mantis Petra? Yeah. It's not a nerf, it's just, like, stupid proofing, but, like, I don't think... Are people that stupid that they don't know what Patera is? I guess, like, I am a bug nerd, and, like, Puku didn't know the word carapace one time. So, anything is possible, I guess. Carapace. I'll never be over that, because, like, the first one I get, like, he didn't know what kitten was, but, like, kitten is, like, the shell of a bug. It's, like, a scientific-ish term. It's, like, CHITIN. That, like, that is bug nerd material. Like, you wouldn't know that, like, if you didn't, you know, like, care about bugs. But carapace? Everyone fucking knows that word. I shouldn't have to explain Loop Hero. Everyone knows Loop Hero. Uh-huh. Ooh. Yeah, this really is just like a huge fucking muscle memory like issue. Like the whole time I've been like suffering to like wrap my brain around this, like, you know, mod and playstyle. It's because the muscle memory is very intense for, you know, the knight in this game. Not Silksong, and especially not, you know, Jane Silksong in this game. I was just watching the Mossbag video about the ranking Silksong bosses objectively video, and he brings up a very good point where like the final part of this fight, the you know, after you get, it's like the way this fight progresses is a little bit awkward because, you know, you beat the first sister and it's like alone and you're like, okay, I've learned the patterns. Then the two sisters appear and you gotta, you know, deal with the fact that there's two of them now. You gotta like react accordingly. Cunt? You gotta react accordingly. But once you beat one of these two, like in this phase, the fight goes right back to where it was at the start. Like it's just one of them again. Oh wow, her hitbox. Fuck. Like you're back to one sister again. So like the fight sort of like yeah, like right. Oh wow, that was very equal. Like you go right back to the fight backtracks a bit to being at like where it began. You know, it's like only one Mantis Lord, and in Silksong they managed to like avoid that sort of little bit of awkwardness by making it so, you know, when the Cogwork Dancer is left alone in its final phase, it's not supposed to be like the challenging part anymore. The fight has already climaxed with the second phase, so the final phase of the Clockwork Dancers is just like lore. Like it's just a character moment for the boss. So like, you know, one of the dancers is like just dancing around alone because you killed the other one, and it's depressing, and it's really easy because the other robot can't even bring itself, you know, like to be motivated to fight anymore because its partner is dead. That is like not only, you know, like one of the best moments in Silksong, it's also it avoids the problem that this Mantis Lord's fight had of, you know, the final phase being a little awkwardly like stilted compared to the first two. Neat. Smart. Riches. The other sister needs to turn red and enrage and increase in speed by 50. Jank. I wonder how far could I get before I get like bored and want to do uh huh? What's it called? Yeah. The Godmaster. The Godmaster cutscene? No, the Godmaster like mode. Yeah, that. I wonder when I'll do that. Instead of, you know, playing the game normally like I'm doing right now. Look, so normal. You will look normal and good. Is this the right way? That's acid. I think it is. I frankly don't even remember. My memory erased in real time. Very sad. Very sad day for Velometry fans. My dementia has finally caught up to me. God, she like climbs over the mushroom. That's so... These two were never meant to interact. Like, Hornet's physics from Silksong were never meant to interact with the... mushrooms... Whoa. With the mushrooms from... this game from Fungal Waste. Man, I'm sleepy. Fuck. I was saying this to Puku, but like... whoa. I very much like resent the sort of like weed bro like persona. Good. The weed bro like persona. Like online or, you know, offline, although I never really met like many potheads. But one thing that I sort of like see the appeal of, I don't even know if this is like a real thing that any human being has ever felt, but I see this appeal in like weed myself as someone who doesn't take it, is like it's like a free pass to like be stupid, and so you can like pretend when you are stupid that it's the weed's fault and not your fault. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm fucking stupid. I can't speak. I stumble through my words and like I can barely articulate. If I like if I like smoked weed, I could just say that like, sorry, I'm on weed right now. I'm like a little like spaced out, and then like this the proverbial like blame on me for just being stupid, which is, you know, something outside of my control, and like who cares? But like I could shift blame onto the cannabis, and that's like appealing. But I would probably never smoke weed for various reasons. The addiction, but also like I really like don't like the idea of like numbing my brain and like lowering my guard. But that, wow, but that is an aspect of it, is like you get a free pass to be stupid and obnoxious. It's great. Oh, okay. Oh no, right. That's so weird. You can like miss fighting Hegemol or like the failed champion. What is it called? False Knight. That's so hard to think about. Like, wrap my brain around. Like someone playing this game and just missing fucking Hegemol. That's nuts. It's my crazy speedrun. It also helps not having to go and get mask shards too. Although, I guess the mask shards are the one collectible I should be trying to get, huh? Because like I already have every tool for Silksong. And like soul vessel, I guess soul vessels probably are important too. Although soul vessels are so rare in this fucking game. Certainly much less rare than silk spools and little thing. Ow. Ow. What? No, I think the thought was concluded. I was talking about this with Poku the other day about the weed thing I just talked about. I just thought that I had some unfinished some unfinished business. Happens a lot. Maybe I'll fight the Soul Master, because like the Soul Master is sort of like the end of like the tutorial in this game to me, like as I see it now, because the Soul Master is right when I first like gave up on this game when I was first playing Hollow Knight. Like that was where I rage quit the game because it was too frustrating. Like that was the moment where I was like, this game is shit and I hate it. Which, you know, it took me a while to like come back to it, and eventually I beat it and liked it, and, you know, the rest is history. But the Soul Master is also the first like step in the game to non-linearity, which is kind of like fun, and like it really feels like a turning point too, like fighting the Soul Master, because again, the game becomes less linear. It's like when you're sort of like starting to like get on your way to like get the 3 dreamers, which is, you know, the main like goal, and it's like a sort of climactic, like to me, like in terms of Silk Song, that would be the end of like chapter 1 or whatever of Act 1 in Silky. Is the Soul Master is like Widow in this game, because getting the Super Slam, the Desolate Dive, is, that's not fair. Getting the Desolate Dive is like the first thing in this game where you're like, okay, so now you can go into Crystal Peak if you want, or you can go into the sewer and unlock the rest of the City of Tears, and from the City of Tears you can go to resting, or from, you know, Crystal Peak you can go to Resting Grounds, or you can go to Kingdom's Edge and like get to the Colosseum, or you can go to, you know, like it's just when the game starts like opening up more, you can go into Ancient Basin and shit. It's when you start Metroidvania-ing in this game, I guess, is like a way to put it. And that's cool that the game like sort of like marks your you know, like marks when you're gonna start like deviating from the beaten path, you know, like the game has been pretty linear from, you know, Forgotten Crossroads up to City of Tears here. The game marks that you're gonna start, you know, like thinking for yourself about where you're gonna go with like a crazy, you know, like sort of like boss with a lot of flair. You know, the Soul Master. It's neat. It's neat that they... Why? It's neat that they do it like that. That, you know, there's like a clear cap-off point for this little... I call it early game, but, you know, it's not like... It's not like it's mid-game when you're... Oh, I guess, like... No, getting the 3 Dreamers, calling that mid-game sounds wrong. I don't know. Stupid, like, arbitrary gamer terms. You know what You know exactly what I mean, though. Let's talk to Hornet. My best friend, Hornet. And people like this game? I sure don't. Hey, what? Uh-huh. Okay. That was cool. Those look like little birds. With, like, lips. Like something Puku would draw. I have a headache. I wonder if it's because I'm wearing my glasses. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow, I can move. They're like one. They become as one. In fact, look at that. Hornet is actually more colorful in fucking Hollow Knight. Huh. That's interesting. But yeah, they are the same size and everything. Look at that. They didn't update this fountain to have like Lurien, Monomon, and Hera. These are still all Lurien, or you know, these are all the generic dreamers. Like you know, in the beta of this game or whatever, like in early development in this game, the dreamers were like, they all look like Lurien, but like with 2 eyes. They were all like completely generic, and then they made it not like that in the you know, in the final game. It's kind of cool. And there was like one little like sign or something in Forgotten Crossroads that had the generic like beta dreamers in it, and they like in like a recent-ish patch of this game they like changed that. Like, they made it so the three masks actually reflected Hera, Lurian, and Monomon, which is pretty nuts, actually. Little known fact, but also Hera's name in the beta or whatever was called, or she was called Hegemol, which is the current name of the False Knights, you know, like original like owner of that armor, the one of the, you know, great 5 knights. Very easy to face tank shit in this, huh? It's like the curse of playing Hollow Knight. It's like, even though it has very, you know, tightly designed combat, you really just want to mash through it sometimes. Worse in Silksong for sure, because enemies just won't fucking leave you alone. Before she lost her whimsy. Yeah, Hornet is much less whimsical in Silksong than this game. She never ever laughs in Silksong, which in this game she does. She goes like, ha ha, and shit like that. But she does not ever giggle or like smile. Well, you know, she doesn't smile because she doesn't have a mouth. But she never fucking displays any like amount of like joy or like positive emotion in Silksong. She's always pissed off. It's crazy. She's truly miserable. Like, she has never been more miserable in her life in Farloom. It's kind of funny. My game is lagging really, really bad now. I wonder why that is. Maybe there's a Hornet crypto miner in my fucking computer now. Okay. Oh. Annoying fucking enemy, this one. This arena actually killed me when I was Let's Playing. Isn't that crazy? Me, the best player at Hollow. Hollow back girl. I bet someone's done that. Probably not, actually. That's a bit niche. It's like the movie Trolls, where they lose their color after going through trauma. It's like that gif from Smurfs, where Smurfette becomes gray and like goth. That disgusting fucking like Smurfs in New York, like live action CGI adventure movie. It's disgusting. Trolls. I was actually do not tell this to anyone. The only other person in this world that I've what's it called? Confided? Confided? Because confidence. Confident? Secret. This is the only person I've revealed the secret to so far is Puku. Secret, I say. Is that I read the starting, like, 15 pages of Homestuck. Iconic, great, beloved comic book. Comic book? Webcomic, Homestuck. And I was very surprised to learn that at the very start of that comic, they don't have disgusting fucking over-designed, edgy, like, nasty OCs with, like, yellow horns and shit. Like they do, I presume, in the later parts of it. Which is really interesting. I did not know that. I thought that it just started out stupid. Like, I thought that it just started out being awful. But, like, the start of it is weirdly subdued. I assume that, you know, as it, like, ran, the plot just became terrible. But at the very start, it's weirdly, like, kind of, like, just not... It's not, like, super obnoxious in your face about itself, I guess. Although, as I said to Puku, it does just feel like I'm like, it feels like I'm having Invader Zim regurgitated into like me, like into my face from like another person that like also watched Invader Zim, but like possibly, you know, took away like a different took a different takeaway from its like humor and sensibilities than like myself, because the very flowery dialogue is very telling that little Andro Hussey has watched Invader Zim. If they didn't, frankly, I would be absolutely shocked, because it is the same kind of humor. I guess like internet low random humor like is kind of like that, but it feels very particularly Zimmy. Like I think of the line that's like, I forget exactly what it was, but it's like the cogs of friendship keep turning. What was it? Let me just pull this up. This is important. This is literature, I believe. Let me just go to the little log thing. God, there's so fucking much of this wretched little comic. The biggest fucking like giveaway that like this is just Invader Zim was let's see. That's the shitty book thing. It was much stupider than just reading Homestuck. I got fucking stunlocked because I thought that when they showed the little stupid computer games, you're supposed to read those because like, I don't know, they're like a little like extra context like mini game in the middle of like your reading, but it's actually like, it's just like shilling other comics by the same, you know, person. So like I was reading, you know, up to that point in Homestuck, and then I was like, okay, I guess I'll check this out. And then it was like 20 pages until I was like, this is not related to anything, is it? This has nothing to do with anything. This is just, it's a completely random other comic. So I got like stunlocked from him. Here it is. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. That's just Invader Zim. That's like literally, like a lot of the humor in Invader Zim is to just add adjectives to like words and like sentences in like an attempt to like make it sound funny, and like sometimes it is funny, but like that is just so fucking like John and Vasquez It's, you know, it's like Zim saying like, I've never been more what is it, like, I'm as ready as radioactive rubber pants and shit like that. You know, certainly like more sort of like what's it called? More like flowery and sort of like pseudo like smart, you know, that clockwork of friendship line, but it's the same. But that is like that's not to say that I didn't find that funny. I found that line funny. I found the stupid clockwork of friendship thing funny. Like that was one of the like lines that I distinctively remember laughing at. A few of the like jokes actually like made me laugh. Like I kind of like in a fucked up way enjoyed it. Specifically that like sentence, the thing that it says, the swing dealy, like moving the swing dealy of friendship in perpetuity. That is a callback to a previous really stupid like bit of like the early pages of the comic, which is John Egbert talking about, seriously man, like talking about mail, like post mail, what is it called, like mailboxes, like little American mailboxes. They have that little lever thing on them that, you know, moves up and down if there is mail on it. And John Egbert fucking like Alex yeeks out for a moment and, you know, just like waxes philosophic about the little swing dealy on a post box. He's like, what do they even call that thing? Does it even have a name? Blah blah blah. The post like lever, the little post lever thing. And in the end, he calls it a, you know, what's it called? He calls it like a post dealy, like a mail post dealy thing, which is then called back in that clockwork line. You know, comparing like having to respond to a friend in a little fucking like chat log to you know, like a clockwork. And yeah, it's weirdly like Puku said, like Puku said this is like, there's a lot of stories like this, it's like not particularly special, which is kind of true. But I guess like I never fucking like played or like read anything that had this aesthetic. But the way that the story of both Homestuck and Problem Sleuth, which is the one that I got stunlocked by, the way that the story of both of those is like someone that is, you know, stuck in their little like familiar environment. Like, you know, John Egbert is like feels stuck in his house, and the detective guy is literally stuck in his office. The way that it's about like a little, whoa, what the fuck? About like an individual stuck in, you know, like their comfort zone while actively sort of like fantasizing about like, well, did I not close Homestuck? No, I did. Fantasizing about, I think there's like a memory leak going on in the game right now. You know, like an individual like stuck in their comfort zone, sort of like feeling miserable and like actively fantasizing about like a better, like more interesting life. You know, little John Egbert through, you know, like pretending to like, or not like just, you know, like talking on this little stupid chat and like pretending to be cool and like watching little movies and shit and like pretending to be in a text adventure game. That's sort of my takeaway from those two, you know, from what I read of them, is like sort of like yearning for like more, like yearning for a more interesting life through little like escapism or whatever. Which, you know, there's a lot of media that is like that, about just like escapism when in like a bad environment and whatnot. But particularly the way that like those two were very like cruel about like depicting like how much of a loser their respective protagonists are, I kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was neat, you know, relatable in a fucked up way. But yeah. So, would I recommend Homestuck? Read the first 15 pages of it, like I did, and then read nothing else of it, like I did. That's my little reading guide for it. The game has a memory leak or something. It's pissing me off, so I'm like turning it off and turning it back on. Ow. There are also like a few lines that, besides that, that made me like chuckle. Like when they're talking about the stupid like old like 60s movie Little Monsters or whatever, and they're talking about a scene where the guy like pisses on a bottle and like makes the main character drink it, and John Egbert's friend is saying like, I don't get the logic of this scene. How would the guy know that the drink tasted like piss the second that he tasted it? It makes no sense. And John Egbert is like, he's had like his drink switch for piss multiple times by this character. I forget the name of the, they give like the name of the actors to, like really sell the loserness like factor. It's like he this has happened like many times, and his friend is like, yeah, I'll accept that. I thought that was funny. The stupid bit in Problem Slew for the key keeps like continuously changing into a gun, or the gun keeps changing into a key. Wait, what the fuck? It didn't save. What? Where the key keeps being changed into a gun and vice versa, like multiple times over, until like it all culminates on the part where the character actually tries to shoot with the gun and it says your key is out of bullets. That was also a particularly like made me giggle like thing. And that's about it. I also like the, oh my god, like also from Problem Sleuth. Honestly, like Problem Sleuth had like weirdly like better writing than Homestuck in a weird way. Like so far, the wow, this is terrible. The guy's like considering like getting his hand out of the door or whatever, and he's like, the little narration is like, you probably shouldn't do that. Refer to the key outside the door fiasco, which is like a thing from like a few panels like before that, where he for 30 minutes keeps trying to like get a key from outside his door, with his arm, or like trying to reach the statue that's in front of his door and like get it out of the way for like 30 minutes before giving up and like wasting time. It's very, now I realize how utterly deranged it is to like explain any of these jokes without their original context, because it's such fucking like quirk chungas, like dialogue, not dialogue, like just writing. Like it's such incomprehensible fucking like Invader Zim, like taco waffle, like business that it's impossible to like make justice. Whoa, it's impossible to make justice to it without sounding like an insane person. But yeah, that was it. I was like really bored. Like I was like miserably bored the day that I did all that, and like I just had to kill some time in like a morning where like I couldn't VC and I didn't have anything else that I wanted to be doing. So I did that. Very productive. Yeah, that was very loud, wasn't it? That was loud for me, which means that it must have been fucking deafening on stream. Sorry about that. It won't happen again? Question mark? Not even you, Red Homestuck. Yeah, your like girlfriend did, right? I said to Puku, I'm in my like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm in my like finding out shit for myself like era. Because I've always known that, you know, Homestuck was like insufferable. But mostly because of the fans. I didn't actually know its writing contents. And I was sort of like curious enough to do that, which is why I did that. And I did it. I also kind of like the framing of it being like a text adventure game, even though it isn't a text adventure game or like a point and click adventure game. It just has the narration sort of like that, and I don't even know if I'll read more of this thing, and like I probably won't get like super far once they start introducing the shitty like trolls or whatever. If I do. But I fucking bet that at some point in the runtime of this comic, they completely drop the unique text adventure framing. Like, I am at least like 65% sure they drop it. Because in the like log, there's like a log in the little archive site that says like, you know, go to the page that you want. And they're all named. The earlier pages are all named after the format of the comic is that like you click on a little text prompt that is like a text adventure game. It's like pick up the book, put down the book, pick up the arms. That framing is shown in the log. It's like it shows the little names of them all. And it's like pick up the book, put down the book, talk to the friend. In the later parts of Homestuck, like the arrow. Or the little like prompts aren't like text adventure prompts. It's not like pick up a thing, get down a thing. It's all just like arrows. It's like just go forward, which I assume means that eventually they got fucking bored of the text adventure like format and like decided to just make it a generic webcomic. I fucking bet this is what happened with it, which is kind of a shame because that's kind of like one of the only things it has going for it of like truly like different. I don't know. I enjoyed that a lot of the humor comes from just dumb like text adventure scenarios, like having played, you know, a few dumb fucking like point and clicks and stuff. Like a lot of the humor is just surreal, like things that would happen in a text adventure game and like dense logic that just makes no sense. And there is a fucking chance they drop it later when it becomes like, I heard that it becomes shonen. I think Gabriel once said that one of the biggest problems is that Homestuck becomes shonen, which sounds so disgusting. But yeah. I didn't know that like the first joke in the whole comic is about how they don't have arms. Like I always thought that was just like a little implicit like art style thing that they don't have arms. But like I think maybe the very second panel is like you gotta go find some arms for yourself, and like you get the prompt, go pick up the arms, and then you learn that they're fake arms that John Egbert owns, and you don't need them because you already have arms. They're just like not shown. It is like an art style thing, is the thing. Like they're just not shown in, you know, like regular gameplay. Like they're just not shown when they're like in a default state, but they do have arms that are just, you know, mostly invisible. And that is like, that's the very first joke that they make, besides, you know, calling the character John Egbert. And I thought that was kind of like, I don't know, that was like, that felt the same as learning that like in Yume Nikki, at the end of the game, Madatsuki dies, which is something that I had no idea for like the longest time. And like, I didn't know it was like a factor to the game. It felt similar to that, to like learning that little factoid. Very crazy. Very like scary. Hi, Soul Master. Really feels like there's no music playing right now. Very unfortunate. Fucking Muppet. There is still something kind of tricky about this far projectile fucking attack he does. Like that. Like that. Precisely like that. Something just kind of like strange about it. I'll also, I'll go directly to Godmaster as soon as I beat this guy. Because, it's funny, this guy is such a perfect, like, yeah, he really is such a perfect, like, early game, like, cap-off to this game. Like, cap-off to the early game of Hollow Knight. Because Buku, when he was playing this game, playing Hollow Knight, he also gave up right on the Soul Master. Like, he played up to here, and then he just decided that this game was too confusing for him, and he stopped playing right after beating the Soul Master. So, like, I think it's just like a curse that, like, this guy is like the perfect time to stop playing this game if you don't want to commit to like fully playing this game. Which, you know, I don't right now. Like, I don't want to just stream all of Hollow Knight again, but I play as Hornet. Like, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to check this out because it seemed neat. And it is neat, but it's also frustrating. So, that's interesting, you know, like the Soul Master thing. Ow. I wonder what fucking power-up this gives Hornet. Maybe Silk Harpoon? Clawline? You can hear the epic orchestral music. Oh. Ow. It was so funny, like, on the VC, I was also, like, telling Puku my escapades, like, learning history with Homestuck. And he was like, you know, that's good that you're having fun, but don't bring that up to me ever again. I thought that was really funny. Like, the sheer contempt in his voice. It was very fun. Good times, that. Ow. I can, like, really, like, more than anything, I can see the appeal to people who are, like, reading it in, like, fucking 2002 or whatever. I think it was, like, 2006 when it started, maybe. I can see the appeal in that, like, old, like, forum, like, chat, you know, old internet time sort of environment. Like, I can see the appeal of, you know, like, that. Because it is sort of, like, weirdly, like, sort of, like, authentic to that obnoxious, you know, old internet, like, aesthetic. Because it was made in old internet. It's not like it's made in modern time trying to replicate that time, you know, by, like, someone that didn't live through it. It was actually done by someone who lived through it. When you see that kind of shit nowadays, it's probably actually, like, you know, younger, like, kids, like, trying to replicate the cool Homestuck they read. Which is kind of interesting. Do the staggers have a point other than signifying they cut short? They get cut short when you get hit. And you're supposed to heal. It's, if you're dealing very consistent damage to the enemies, they stagger. And don't forget, in Hollow Knight, your healing is on a standstill. So, it's way more useful to stagger. Is it Clawline? What is it? it's way more useful staggering enemies in Hollow Knight because you need like a big opening to what's it called? To heal. You need there is a taunt. Like you need big openings to heal and yeah. You get me. I'm very distracted because my aunt is screaming outside because I think her cat is like missing. What the? Who took that? But yeah, look, Sadie, if you don't remember, the healing in Hollow Knight is like this. You can't move, you have to like fill up the little bar and like, you know, stand still and then heal. What did I fucking get? I got the Stomp. Maybe it was a Silk ability? I can't do that, I guess. Okay. Oh, the Godmaster. Don't even fucking humor me. Staggers look like they lasted for half a second. If you don't hit the enemy, the stagger like lasts a bit, I think. So you can have a chance to heal yourself. But if you beat them up, you speed up the stagger ending. And they're in Silksong as well. Oh, actually, staggers in Silksong are like a little bit less important, you know, because you can heal midair and whatnot. Eh. Gross. Okay. Oh, nice. Good. Do I really gotta fucking close my window? Can you hear the screaming outside? What a miserable life. Alright? Excuse me. Oh, that's... Okay, that's horrifying. Good. Pantheons. I'm not doing the individuals. Should be easy, right? I have full health. I have, yeah. Yes! Cry. No. Fuck you. Godmaster sucks. Also, I should lower the volume because the music in this mode sucks ass. And is too loud. So, just like preemptively do that. Nice. What the... Okay. What a great first boss they make you fight in this fucking Pantheon. Very fun and good. What the fuck? Why don't I have my Silk skill anymore? What happened? What changed? Just kill me already. Penis. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure also, now I understand it. You know, back to Homestuck, I have nothing else to talk about. I'm sorry. Pretty sure that Grapefruit has... I read somewhere that Grapefruit read like the first 60 pages of Homestuck, which is how he knows about like John Egbert's dad and shit like that, which, you know, he occasionally like flashbangs his chat with, like with just casual like Homestuck knowledge. And now I understand why. It's like, it's because it's not unpleasant, like completely. Like, it's because it's simple and not overbearing and stupid. I wonder, like, it made me wonder if the comic specifically gets awful, like 60, you know, pages in, and that's why, like, Grapefruit didn't read the rest of it. He had the idea of reading that on stream, actually. Like, he actually considered, like, just reading the comic on, like, his streams, just because it's, like, he said because it's, like, it's a piece of history but also, you know, because it's like a sort of mildly controversial thing to like, you know, read that, I guess. And, you know, he's like, he wants the thrill of the hunt, which is kind of funny. But I wonder if he just read it on his own to like test the waters and was like, nope, not at all. Which would be funny. That would be humorous. But he got farther than me, at least. It's also like, it's kind of funny, like, you know, I was saying that the flowery language and like, you know, long descriptors with lots of adjectives and shit, that's like very Zim. But like nowadays you can see this sort of like more modern equivalent of that, which is like Anna, that, you know, like the Joe G cartoon. Like, yeah, I guess it's I guess most people pronounce it as Ina. I say Anna because I'm Brazilian. That web cartoon has the exact same humor of just like long-winded sentences with lots of adjectives and descriptors to like make it sound like as quirky and sort of obtuse as it can. You know, like Anna saying shit like, "Excuse me, sir, would you give me the benefit of your like, of your quandaries and informations," and just, you know, talking stupid on purpose. This is lagging so bad. Just like talking stupid, like for the sake of like, you know, like humor and just like the aesthetic. Can I not make this like look a little worse? No? No good? Okay. The modern equivalent of that would be, you know, like Anna and like people that try to replicate Anna, I guess, which is quite a lot of things actually. And yeah, it's like the what is it? Time is a flat circle. It's like everything is cyclical or whatever. Homestuck never truly left. It just became Anna. Which, you know, it's funny. I liked Anna when it was like newer because I was like younger and stupider and like hadn't yet like, I hadn't seen something like that before, like sort of, I don't know, something that reminded me so closely of Invader Zim but wasn't. And, you know, I liked it, but like by now with like the new Anna game and everything, I don't really like care anymore like that much about the little franchise. I still sort of like mildly cherish like the old ones that I already, you know, watched. One time I like showed Puku all of them just to torment him. But the newer ones that released are, well, the only new one that released is the game one. I didn't really care about that and didn't play it. It's probably like about the same as the older ones, frankly. Although it's weirdly like, it looks more, I don't know, it looks more artsy-fartsy and like serious, which I don't particularly care for. I thought that like Anna worked like best as like a comedy series, and now it's all like philosophical and shit. And I don't know if that's exactly, oh god, I don't know if that's exactly what's like good about it. I don't know. Nice. That looks so weird, doesn't it? Looks like the physics are wrong or something. Maybe they are wrong. How did they do this, by the way? Like, this mod? Like, how did they just, like, fucking, like, just take the code from Silksong, like, in real time and put it in this game? How'd they do that? They, like, are they actually taking, like, whole strings of code from Silksong and, like, applying it to this one? That's really crazy, if so. This is running, like, terribly, though. I wonder if there's an encoding overload on OBS. It's 17 CPU, huh? That's pretty high. That's like not, that's not the ideal amount of CPU there. That's not, yeah. This is impressive though. Although like, just like playing Knight in Silksong, I kind of just like would prefer to like be playing the game normally, like right about now. Like, it's the same game, but just a little bit more frustrating because you're playing with the character you wasn't designed for, and I'm not cracked at the game enough to be like you know, like moving different and just like trivialize everything by you know, destroying every boss with like the claw line and shit. I actually completely forgot about the claw line existing until like right now. But yeah, pretty interesting experiment. I don't know what I expected. Like, you know, this whole time that I've been waiting for a mod like this, I don't know what exactly I was expecting. But like, now that I have it, it feels kind of like the anticipation for this mod was like cooler than actually playing it. Like, I don't know, the concept in my head was like so crazy. Like, wow, like playing Hollow Knight and make it really easy by playing as Hornet because she's crazy. But no, actually, it's just kind of like weird. It's just kind of like uncanny. Silly, isn't it? This is a very good display of, you know, the progress between this game and Silk Song with the way that Hornet is like animated and shit. It's quite a bit better. Like, that little dash is not even what the like dash attack like looks like. Look at that. It's different. Maybe I lowered the music too much, you know. There you go. Seemed like completely inaudible before. Oh. I really like now that this is the same stream where like I denounced the possibility of like playing Myths Are True and like what's it called? Leather Ice Cream for being obnoxious is also the same stream in which I talk about enjoying reading Homestuck. That is not lost on me. That funny is not lost on me. Don't you worry about that. Whoa. Oh. I hate Garb a little bit. Just a little bit. Whoa. Hello, Shahab Travasoli. I hope you're not like the Ben Evader from like a few weeks ago. Because there was a really bot-like person that had like appeared on one of the very few streams that I did in like really recent time. And I have like every single time that like a new person appears in my chat, like now, I'm just like, is it the same person? So like, pardon me if like anytime a new person appears, I'm just kind of like, ow. I'm just kind of like apprehensively like sort of like observing their moves from a distance and like waiting to see if they like behave like the same. I feel like it's pretty damn easy to tell when it's like, you know, like a benevating younger person. I'll say it like that. I'll be you know, polite about it. The dichotomy. This stream has depth. Yep. I'm glad I learned how to say depth. And also, there's a word that I really was not able to say before. What was it again? Oh, right, I can't fucking dash down, dash, destroy, kill. What's it called? It was something with I. The word that I really had a really hard time with. Pupil. It was pupil. I could not say pupil when I first started speaking English. I was like, pew. But now I know, pupil. I'm like a scholar. First time seeing me? Well, hello. I hope this is a good impression. Who's this? Oh, God. This is running like... Does regular Godmaster run this bad on my computer? Seriously? Because it feels worse. Much worse. Ow. Pew. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Tommy. What's up? Pupil is a stupid word. Kinda is, isn't it? Don't use it too often. Like, that's why I didn't really know how to say it. Because you don't use it ever. You don't use it much. It's not a very useful word. Only refers to like someone learning and like the little thing on your eye, the little hole. Low level word, exactly. Ugh. This guy's annoying. This Soul Warrior. He's got that same Muppet-ass thing from Soul Mass there. Oh good, the Brooding Moloch. The worst boss in the game, not quite. The Nosk is in this game. Don't you forget. Don't you fucking forget it that Nosk is in the game. Uh-huh. Very detrimental to the gameplay actually that it runs this bad, I must say. Why is that a boss? Really makes you wonder if Silksong had a Pantheon mod. If Plasma Fight Zango would be a boss, huh? Like, it really makes you like wonder if what's it called? If they would do that, if they would just put in the most like dog shit boss in the game in a boss rush mode, like in a kill all bosses like scenario. Uh-huh. So makes you want to cast Leviosa before talking to nearly headless Nick. Is that a Harry Potter thing? I mean, I know that Leviosa is, but I don't know that because I don't know Harry Potter because I'm not evil. Ow. I do wonder if like Team Cherry will do a Godmaster thing for Silksong, because like in a way they kind of like don't have to, because they like mods have like, or yeah, no, modders have made mods and whatnot, but you know, an official one would be like better. You know, it would definitely be like done more polishedly than, you know, mods and such. But what was I talking about? God damn it. You hate Harry Potter. I'm glad I never got into it. It was a popular little like fad thing around here for a bit. You know, just Harry Potter as a phenomenon. But I never gaffed, and you know, quite glad for that now. Quite a bit. It just always seemed lame. I guess it was like, I don't really give a fuck about like medieval like witches and shit. And also, it was like, you know, a live action movie as I discussed. Have I discussed this recently on a stream? That as a kid I really didn't like, or maybe I was just talking to Buku. I don't know. I didn't like live action stuff when I was a younger little. So, you know, Harry Potter would fall into that, even though it's like made for like stupid little kids to like. Oh. I just tried to fucking Desolate Dive. I just did it. I just tried to do that. That's crazy stuff. Crazy work. I'm hungry. It's that part of the stream. Here we go. Oh, dick. I was thinking about this like during my little let's play, but it's really funny to me that Shio teaches you the best nail art, and like Oro or whatever teaches you, or is it Maro? I don't know. The shitty nail master teaches you the worst nail art, which is the dashing one that just sucks. This one, or no, that's the cliff one. That one sucks too. But like, the worst, like least skilled nail master teaches you the worst, least practical ability, like nail ability in the game, which is, you know, the dash slash thing. Yay, I did it. I won. I am brilliant. Oh look, Rassicas is streaming. What are they doing? Playing Sploon Raiders? Splatoon Raiders is like 1% less like uninteresting than I thought it would be. It's like a little bit cool. It has kind of cool music. A little bit. Yay. Ever noticed those guys are the same guy twice? Yeah, their sprites are pretty much the same. I would imagine so. How long have I been playing Silky? Or, you know, not Silky, but close. This just runs so badly. let me check if the game runs slightly less bad in the Hall of fellas. Sure. Is it just the... It's running fine now. That's so strange. Huh. Just in the actual Pantheon, this runs like dookie. That's crazy. Huh. It's the case with Mentis Lords. That they're all, yeah, they're also all the same sprite, yeah. They, you know, also the Cogwork dancers, you know, they're the same. It makes sense. It's like bugs. It's like real life bugs. They're the exact same. Hello, Lily. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay. It's dead. What a wretched stream. I hope no one watches it. Talk about Homestuck in it. Nobody likes that. Okay. Fucking Hornet. What the fuck was that? Oh, my stomach could grumble. Hungry. Kind of just want to fight the Radiance. I am Tuhu Yuri. I read that as like... What's it called? Iron Man. Ugh. This, because it's required. Weirdly enough. Because the Radiance. Think Cherry? Is Think Cherry ever done a dual boss that isn't the same enemy twice? Oblobos, I think, are slightly different colored, but probably sprited the same. Technically, Clever Dancers, the second dancer is a ghost, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same sprite as, you know, the other dancer, but just faded out with like a filter. Where is the Radiance? Can I not fight the Radiance before beating Pantheon fucking 100? Are you playing? The result, the cunt. No, that's fake. Grim. What? Do you, huh? Really? Interesting. You know what? I guess I don't have to. Always say it like Vinny, like a dick. Tuhu, yeah. I'm sorry. It'll never be unprogrammed out of me. I know it's Toho, but I've watched a lot of Vinny in my life, and he says it Tuhu, so I say it Tuhu. Sorry. This is the God. This is God Zone. This is God Realm. What am I doing here? Get me out. Goddamer, most forgettable boss? It's not great. Would have been better if it was a lobster thing. Hi, God Seeker. Oh God, and the teleport is right here. Okay, let's go to the Temple of the Black Egg. One egg. You're watching this, not playing. No. Huh? Scary, like obtuse dialogue? What are you talking about? Hi, Fluke Hermit. Cygnus and Gron. That's a good answer. They are different, completely, and they have completely different patterns too. One jumps, the other like just swords and shit, and pisses you off. So we have Cygnus and Gron. Can I? No, you can't. Fascinating. Wonder how these fucking whizzes programmed this shit. Crazy. Just so crazy, you gotta laugh. I really am just like becoming just so increasingly obnoxious. Puku said something funny the other day. He was like, do you not like fear like become... Puku has this thing where he says like, he uses the term like acquiring the taste of the soup you're like boiled in a lot, which, you know, essentially means like if you spend like a long time like in an environment, you sort of like acquire traits of that environment and sort of like behave in a similar way. So specifically sort of like referring to like, you know, quirky like internet like things, like, you know, liking Deltarune, liking Homestuck, liking fucking like Digital Circus, which I don't like. He was saying like, do you think you would be upset if you like got too much of the taste of the soup? And I said like, no, I would like it. I would like it if I like cared less about it, frankly. And I was like, okay. I thought that was funny. What? I would prefer it more if I would be like better off, I feel, if I like cared less about like the things that I like watch and consume. What am I trying to do? Nothing. I just need to go to the egg. So that was just a fun interaction. I liked it. Favorite boss? Cogwork Dancers is pretty high. Last fourth chorus. Fourth chorus. I always confuse the two. Last Judge and fourth chorus. Those two are pretty cool. Ironically, both are robots. Quite like robots. The Broken Vessel, that's a big one. The Hollow Knight, not the Radiance, just the Hollow Knight. I mean, the Radiance is fine. The Radiance is very... Why is this so orange? The Radiance is, you know, like climactic and everything, but I actually think the Hollow Knight is a cooler set piece than the Radiance. Dung Defender is pretty cool. There is, trying to think of Silksong ones that are like half, like, decent. Widow, great. Last Judge is okay. Yep. Why is it so orange? What the fuck is... Why am I in Breaking Bad Mexico? Do you see this? Do you see the fucking, like, piss filter? What's up with that? Man, what's up with that? Oh, hello. I can't do this, huh? Or no, yes I can. I can just switch to the knight. This fight is, you know, like, mechanically it's okay, but just the spectacle of this fight is just so brilliant. Like, this is a really great, like, final set piece to this game. Huh? Particularly, like, it's really cool how the Hollow Knight quite literally just sounds like the Radiance. That's really cool. Like, the Hollow Knight doesn't have a voice. That's, you know, that's the point. So whenever it screams, it just sounds like the Radiance, because the Radiance is screaming from it, from inside it. It's very fun. Ow. That one of my favorite shots in this game. I never like really like thought about it before, but one of my favorite shots in this game is the intro when you see the Hollow Knight cracking. And it like looks all like shrouded in darkness. Like it looks like stone. I guess like at the start of the game you're not supposed to like know if what you're looking at is like a living thing or like a statue or like a, you know, like a stone thing. And you know you know eventually that, you know, it's like it's the Hollow Knight. Like once you reach the final boss, you're like, okay, that's the thing that broke at the start of the game. But like until then, you know, it's like a mystery, like what exactly it is. And that shot is just so damn, it's just so damn cool. Like the like gray, like like silhouetted Hollow Knight, and its like eyes become orange and it screams. It's a very cool artistic shot. Thought it was very artistic. Like what is the thing? Like the way that the man beat the woman in the head with a hammer 50 times. I thought that was very tasteful, very artistically done. I can't do an impression of Charlie from Sming, but that's it. All right. This fight is not as bad when it's not absolute, but it's not to say that it is completely pleasant. Ow. Ow. And it's still running so bad. What is up with that? Like, I guess it's just these lighting effects are too fucking crazy. This is not how the game usually runs when I'm like streaming or recording it. This is extra bad. Super bad even, perhaps. Very scary. The fact that Hornet can, you know, heal 3 masks at a time, that is pretty crazy. Oh. Good. Ew! Hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You got a poop PC. Yeah, I do. Best night. Help! Help! Wow. Okay. Had the best night ever. That's very beautiful. Hope you had fun. I would be lying if I said, Lua, that like every time you like tell me about your little escapades, I'm not like really jealous of your like cool like going about like life. But it's okay. I have Homestuck in my side, you know. Ouch. When no one else was there, Homestuck was there for me. Good. That was good. I like that. Ugh. That sprite is so fucking cool when it teleports, like when the Hollow Knight like shade teleports and you can see its shade for like but a frame, and it's like orange, or it's like black with like a little tinge of orange because it's, you know, infected. Is that supposed to happen? That looks so fucking cool. Pay attention next time it teleports away. It like just looks awesome. Ow. Ow. Yeah, there, right there. Ow. Is this the... Okay, this is the stabbing. The stabbing. Does this work? Wow, that works. Kinda worked. This fight is very, very heavily designed around the shade dash, which is why Hornet eats shit to this, as you might have noticed. Like, a lot of these attacks are... You're supposed to shade dash, like, through it. I literally just stopped moving there. That was on me. Wish you could go out, but it's 112 degrees. 44 Celsius. Today was 31 Celsius, and it was already like a little... Oh no. It was already like a little uncomfortably hot. I feel sorry for you that it's like evil heat wave in like Arizona or whatever. Wow, the radiance. I'm so glad that it doesn't take 5 years to get into this arena, or this fight and arena, I guess. Hum. Runs so bad. Maybe it's like the mod loader is like too crazy, like too fucking nutty. Wow, you bitch. Forgot about the claw line. Don't use it very much in combat in Silk Song, ever. Ow. Oh no. It's so annoying. Again, this game is designed around the shade dash, like, you know, existing. So, pretty hard. What? War? You know, like what, but like quirky. Good. Yeah. Stop. Do I have, what? Hello? My tools? What? Okay. This is not, like, happening a lot. This is not, like, this... The shards, they're not... Or the magnetite isn't doing its job. What? But white queer. It's funny, I was actually, like, talking to a friend about that, like... I, like, never really, like, felt like, I never, like, took notice of this before. But, like, a lot of, like, very popular, like, trans people you actually, like, hear about, you know, primarily, like, online, because, you know, I'm mostly online, are, white, usually. It's kind of, like... It's not really, like, it's not exactly something you can even be, like, upset over, because, like, who exactly can you blame for this? But it is, like, very noteworthy that is like that. Is this the Hornet? No. Oh, Hornet, just, like, hurry it up, please. I fucking hate cross-stitch, you know that? Just now thinking about it, how it exists. Pisses me off. Pisses my blood to a boil. Something like that. Ow. That little truncated version of the screen. I'm white. Do I get killed? I'll think about it. My friend's suggestion was like, it's like it's just more like commonly seen because it's like if you just, you know, keep stacking like minority upon minority on like a person, statistically there will be less of them. Like logically speaking, there will be less of them, and you know, there being less of them, there is like less a chance of them like, you know, being like picked up by like popularity or whatever. And like status quos being like kept and all that. So, you know, you just like see less like, you know, like queer people like of color or yeah. That was actually, I didn't start that sentence with the the purpose of like being funny, but that was actually kind of funny. Ow. I'm putting that in my stand-up act. Brawlhalla map, what are you talking about? They never put Hollow Knight into Brawlhalla, stop lying to me. Uh-oh. Help. Help me. Okay. Yeah, this might not be that fun, actually. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's not fun. I never liked the Radiance all that much, honestly. Her little ink pen legs are gross. Do you like my beatboxing? I'm practicing with the greats, like Tommy. Ow. Can't wait to eat a sandwich. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, okay. It's also funny, kind of like the thing that, I don't know, the thing that reminded me of the thing that reminded me of Homestuck's existence was one, oh god, Cactus had drawn my little character, my little Sona, the little hair thing, and one of the ones that he drew like was sort of like slouching, like was sort of in like a little slouching pose. And it brought back like a memory that I had of like a while ago, like thinking like, does my little character, because it's like a little like just armless like little chibi thing, because it looks like that, could people like misconstrue that I'm like a Homestuck fan? And the conclusion that I reached was like, no, not really, it looks different. But the way that Cactus drew the little slouching version, it looked like very close to it, and it was like the first thing that reminded me of it. And then also, what was it after? There was like I'm really fucking hungry. I was watching one of the like Rassica's Splatoon videos, like one of the fucking Splatoon lore videos, because like I am truly out of things to watch, and it was a recent one about the nostalgic objects of Octo Expansion or whatever. And at one point there is like a dream catcher in that game that, you know, like Rassica's was like this is a dream catcher, blah blah blah, it's like a fad. Or, no, it was like it was one of those symmetrical like sphere rulers or whatever, and it's like, oh, this is like a pattern made by one of those rulers. And they play like very briefly some like Toby Fox track as they zoomed into that like spiraling like pattern, and it seemed kind of familiar. I was kind of like, what is that? And I googled the Toby Fox song to like see what it was, and or was it a Toby Fox song? It was just some song, and it was for like a fucking like Homestuck album or something. It was like you know, like, I guess people made songs for Homestuck as it was running. Were they put into the comic, or were they just separate? I don't know. I didn't get that far. But that was like another thing that like reminded me of its existence, because I googled it, and it was like the result was like Homestuck remix album or some shit. And I think that was after, though, maybe. Was it? I don't know. I don't remember. It's just kind of funny how that works out. It's like many scary coincidences that frighten me and upset me. Fucking hate this bitch. Hi, Lua. Hello. I guess you didn't hear my little jealousy spiel. Good. I like this song. I wish I could hear it right now. I wish that like I wish the volume worked. It's so awkward having to fucking use the sharp dart. The sharp dart shard. You know, rhythm game players, they should say when a game has like awful charting, they should say, this is charting. I'm using that one in my stand-up as well. You didn't? It just I am jealous of your little cool like club life that you have, because it's cool, and I don't do anything ever besides read Homestuck, that is. Never taught me how to beatbox. He's just being humble. He did. He really did. Taught me everything I know. Does anyone ever say that? Like, sort of like, you know, like role reverse of saying like, taught them everything they know. You know, as a sort of little... It's like a fiction thing. Nobody says that. That's like a little fucking like cartoon writing thing. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone think this thing kind of looks like the Roaring Knight? You know, this is exactly what my sense of humor devolves into when I'm around Puku. Except Puku is like nowhere to be fucking seen, miles and miles away from my location and like fast asleep. It's just like referencing like obnoxious shit constantly to like get a reaction out of him, which usually doesn't even work. He doesn't even react that hard to anything. Doesn't stop me from trying though. Triangle. Is there a quick? No, there is no quick slash in this game, right? Oh, right, the crests. I could switch to the Wanderer crest and make the game easy. I forgot about that. I just haven't played Silksong in 5 years. It's true. You and me both, girl. You see, I'm relatable. I'm the streamer of the people. I'm relatable. I'm hip. I know what's up. Hello. And, yeah. I wonder what is the significance of that stupid spiraling pattern thing. My eyes hurt. Okay. My eyes totally were hurting earlier also because I was wearing glasses. Like, that's fucked. I have to wear glasses, but like... I wonder if my glasses, like, prescription has changed over time, because I have not checked in like a really long time. Like, maybe these glasses are too strong for me now or something. Or maybe I'm just not used to it. Wow, 2? Fuck you. Cunt. Don't do the fucking evil. Oh. The Hornet's hitbox really is, like, such a fucking detriment. No. It was fucked. The Silksong boss rush mod wasn't working anymore. Last time that I tried playing it, it just didn't work. It just didn't fucking work. Which is very sad, because I wanted to play it to, like, keep my Silksong skills in check. Which I guess is now too late for. I already fucking regressed to an amoeba playing this game. I already don't really know what I'm doing anymore. Which sure is sad. Thinking about what to do. Paint your nails, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, that's nice. I did that like really, like it was really early, like after I had come out, like just briefly. I tried like painting my nails. There was like a jade, like greenish blue, like paint, and like just a black one. Both pretty cool, but it's got like sensory issues for me, so I haven't really done it since. Maybe at some point when I like dress up cunty to something, I'll do it. I really wish there was a way to make this game not run like shit. I'm being messaged. What this? Anything important? What do I want for dinner? Guys, this is your chance. This is your, like, chance to have, like, streamer interaction. What do I eat for dinner? My mom asked, like, what we eat for dinner. And I'm meant to, like, come up with it because she's, like, out of ideas. What do I eat? Vote on your phones now. Let's try with the Wanderer crest for a moment. This one. Nope, that's the Reaper. Good try. Sushi, too expensive. Who do you think I am? Bangers and mash. Are you British? I didn't know that about you. What is that? What is mash? I think mash is a British thing, right? Eat baked potato. Probably like we're going to air fry it, whatever it is. I guess like air fried potato is pretty good, but we already ate that like the other day. And that's not a meal, that's one like portion of a meal. Oh, by the way, I can cheat by doing this. Yeah, that'll fucking teach the Radiance. And then... Yes. No. Nope. Forgot how much I fucking hate this menu. Like, so much. And... Yeah. Maybe this shit, because I get hit a lot. Or the Fracture, or the Mars Silk. Yeah, the Mars Silk is cool. You need a big potato. Yes, I know how to like, I know how baked potato works. It's like a secret Easter egg in Ocarina of Time. If you go into Kakariko Village, you can go into one of the houses, the spider house specifically, the Skulltula house, and you can find a baked potato recipe that like was very important to someone once. It's pretty crazy. Bet they're not gonna include that in the fucking remake at all. I love brute forcing. Hornet, like Hornet wearing a shirt saying like, I love brute forcing, and she has the Wanderer crest like equipped. Look at this shit, it's beautiful. Fucked up worries about the person is gone. That's beautiful. Yep, I sure love playing video games. And here comes Hornet. I wonder if needling like works. Probably not. Mashed potatoes, known as sausage and mash. Don't remember why sausage is called bangers. I guess people really like sausage. Ugh. Ow. The fucked thing is like, is there any like, I guess there's fucking like game events. Like I think about like, you know, like Lua's little like musical like shows and bands and shit she goes to, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I could like go cool places and like socialize with people alike me. And then I think like, oh right, I don't like anything. Even if I didn't live in the middle of nowhere, there is like, I have no like non-virtual hobbies. There's no fucking like artists like meetups in the world. Besides again like stupid game conventions or whatever, just conventions. There is no, you know, like equivalent of like a fucking like rave club for like people who only like absorb niche media in their lives. So like, you know, even if I had like the initiative to like go out and do things, or you know, didn't live in like the worst fucking place in the world, what would I do? Like, what would I even do? What would it do? Like, what? What? You know, what? Which is fucked up. There's a Toho event in California. You would have driven there. Met it with your brother as a kid. When you found it, it's crazy. I know about that. Oh, Miyamoto's baked potato recipe. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna tell her that we're eating. You guys didn't fucking come up with anything, huh? I want that like, I want carrot, like air fried carrot. It's pretty fucking good. It becomes sort of like a fucking fire hazard, like a burning hazard, but it's very yummy. Cry. I guess I could use the beast crest or something. Fried chicken. Well, I guess air fried. I actually kind of can't remember the last time we've like eaten. We've eaten something non-air fried. I guess it's just easier. I also haven't washed the dishes in so many days because my hands have like nasty fucking allergies on them, and I had like, you know, rubber gloves to like wash the dishes with, but they like ripped, so like now I just don't have them anymore, and I don't want to like fuck up my hands by washing the dishes, so I'm just like leaving the dishwashing work for my mom, which is pretty fucked, but it's okay. It's for a good reason. My reason. Be safe. Whoa. Good. I wonder, like, I kind of wonder how much would, like, quality of life improve if I had, like, at least, like, one, like, you know, real life, like, person that I could, like, do stuff with. Because even just, like, you know, like, going on a walk or something, or, like, going to, like, eat bread or, like, an ice cream would be cool. But I don't have that. Even, like, even something as simple as that, I don't got it. I wonder how much, like, better things would be. Because, you know, like, I have little online friends and, like, that's all, like, fun and good, but occasionally, you know, that can only, like, get you so far, really. Man, this is an obnoxious fucking fight. To fight without, you know, the intended character, like, designed for it, of course. Brilliant. Oh. I can't believe I'm back in the fucking Hollow Knight mines again. Like, in the middle of my, like, replay of the first game, I'm, like, being put in the mines again. How is that, like, how does that keep happening? Like, specifically the playing as Hornet Silk Song, like, mines. You know, because of this mod. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely mad. Something Carl Pilkington says. Something like that. Sounds British enough. Nice, I think that was a crit. Critical. It's painful that it's like that. Right, I have a double jump. Dumb fuck! I did that time that I died, like, that I fell in the fucking void pit. That was completely unnecessary. Dumb. Stupid. Oh my god. My cousin has a really weird laugh. I'm kind of like one to say I have a pretty weird laugh too, but that was fucking borderline demonic. Oh. I'll say this to Dr. Dan, like, we're talking about... Ow. We're talking about fucking, like, Bible lore or some shit. And I said, like, do you think Satan ever gets, like, sad that people who consider themselves, like, you know, Satanists don't really believe in Satan the same way that, you know, like, Christians believe in God? It's more of just, like, an aesthetic thing. Like, it's just cool to, like, worship Satan. I really doubt they actually believe in Satan, because believing in Satan is, like, half, like, believing in God. Because, you know, they're both of the same mythos. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Good thing the fucking cogflies were there to carry me, huh? That was getting pretty bad. You. Okay. Look, and the Knight and the Hollow Knight are here to help. Even though, you know, Hornet did all the work. Yay. Fun stuff. I love that animation of the Knight's shade with the tendrils in the back like that. I wish there was a mod that let you play as that and just be really overpowered and stupid. And, like, maybe... Here is a fun idea, like, a mod for this game where every single enemy is black-threaded, but also you are, like, a shade instead of, like, you know, the Knight. And you can just, you know, you, like, hurt a lot, but you also get hurt a lot. And it's, cool. It's a cool idea. It's my idea. Don't steal it. The game is having a fucking conniption. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Uh-huh. Let me just, try. Good. Let me very quickly just, like, see something. if I can really quick, like, set this up. Let me play music for ye. In the meanwhile, get make a new, make it that, and this is expedient. This is like speed of light setting up. Because I'm not actually, I'm streaming less. Like, that is in dubious fact. I'm streaming less, so I actually don't want to stop streaming right now. No, that's the wrong place, penis. Get me some spelunky. Yay. Put you on like 7. Wow, it will do 7 now. What a curious thing. Okay. I have just like put it on. Okay. Give me but a moment. Why is Explorer, Microsoft Edge just opened? I'm trying to like get R2 Modman to like see if the Silksong mods now work again. What game is this? No, not Bomber Cyberfunk, you fucking penis. You funky penis. Back to game selection. With this Silksong. Okay, profile, that works. Do I need like... What was it? Godmaster? Is that the name of the mod? I just want to play Silksong. I just want to fight bosses in Silksong. Like, quite literally all that I want to do. Sort by rating? I would imagine the Godmaster mod would be the Pantheon of Ireland. There we go. So, is this gonna work this time? Is this like, is this real? This is, for a second I thought that Flushed was playing. It's Spelunky music. How would it be Flushed? Okay, start modded. I think this should work, I believe. I'm just enjoying like fucking about. Okay, it's working so far. Command prompt seems fine. It's working, I think. Unable to... Oh, no. No, that's fine. I hope. Kind of hate configuration manager. That, yeah, give me that. I don't know. The mod work? You can probably hear it but not see it, huh? Let's see, it's like B. I see a lot of errors. No, it works. Good. Yay. Can I close R2 Modman? Yes, I can. Good stuff. Let me make a new capture. I guess I don't need you Winamp anymore. Actually, I don't remember what the volume for Silksong is. Doesn't say. I didn't save it. I just like gave up. Oh well. It'll be okay. This is just a little bonus. This is not anything crazy. Capture Skong. Make it real. I still have to like record more footage for my cool secret video. You will never believe what it's about. It's Homestuck. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Yeah. Hello? Oh my god. That's probably pretty loud. 7? No, it's 10. Make it 6. this this specific video. Oh, this is the fucking shaman crest. Who likes that? The what's it called? The specific video that I saw was that really fucking wretched Deltarune like 6-7 like theory video that's about why Gaster is green. That's how I learned why, you know, Gaster is green. And it's really gross, really gross, like just, you know, like thumbnail and like, you know, clickbait essentially. But like the topic of it was like 1% interesting. Also like very, just like every like Deltarune fan content ever, it's really fucking speculatory and like takes like big fucking leaps of logic like all around. It's pretty great. Okay, good. The game controls normally now. Thank fucking God. Is this really... God. It runs so bad. I hate this computer. No, CPU is doing fine. VSync? No, don't do that. Pasta and spinach. I should have like said that for my mom to make. She said, "You're worse than me," when I suggested the carrot and chicken. Because like it's really funny, she would like constantly like message me now being like, "What do we eat for dinner? I don't have any more ideas." Because she's like cutting out on like eating a lot of like meat, like beef. So she's you know, she's eating a lot more chicken, which she just doesn't like. And you know, she's like upset at that fact. Is this really loud? This might be really fucking loud, because like Hollow Knight was like a lot less loud than this. Let's see. I think it was like at 8, the other game. Yeah, I think that's fine. I have multi-bind on. Who chose on that? Who did that? Who fucking did that? What is like making my computer run so stinky? I have a virus. Did installing like Blaster Master 02 just like give me a fucking malware? A moldware. I was like looking into acquiring Blaster Master 02 and found out something crazy, which is that there is a Blaster Master 03, which I still find it very amusing to say the name of that like franchise, because it's kind of like dumb to me that like it has like a 0 and like a name or like a numbered like thing. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, you know, the name of the series is Blaster Master 0 because it's different than the classic Blaster Master, which is, you know, just Blaster Master. But because there is a sequel to it, they start getting these stupid names like Blaster Master 01, 02, 03. And it amuses me. I'm not paying attention. It's like, it's amusing to me that they're named like that. And there's a third one. I also didn't know that those are made by Inti Creates, which they did like, what's it called? Fucking Mighty Gunvolt Burst and also Gall Gun, which both suck. Mighty Gunvolt Burst is dog shit. And you know, Gall Gun is just a fucking meme. But why does that run like that? Does this one run badly? But yeah, they also... I guess that's like the only fucking game they've made that I even remotely like is Blaster Master 02. And even then, I really heavily dislike that game. Like, I can stand it, and like, I missed playing that game for like a while. Because I was like really near beating it like a longer time ago. But I didn't beat it. I stopped at the boss rush at the very end. It's kind of like an annoying, like annoyingly designed game, honestly. Like a lot of it is not very good at all, but I missed it. And it also looks kind of bad, like looking at it again, like in modern time, with modern like knowledge. Looks kind of gross, I won't lie. Blaster Master 02, that is. Pretty wretched. Also, not that I would ever do something of the sort, but it seems like you can't pirate Mighty number 9 anywhere. Like, no piracy sites have Mighty number 9. I guess because it's awful and nobody likes it, but I was kind of impressed by that because I wanted to play it as a joke. But I couldn't because it's not pirated. Not that I would ever do that. Is there only evidence that sins of papyrus are red and blue, and there is a greenish room in the two houses? There is a green bone in the middle of the house, and what's it called? The 3 secret S rank rooms in chapter 3 of Feng. The middle one is green, whereas there is, you know, a blue and red on the sides. And I don't know, I think there was maybe more evidence? I don't know. Maybe there wasn't. were you like ruminating on that like this entire stream? Like just this very moment, it sort of like hit you that like the only fucking reason that like people are claiming he's green is that? That's really funny. It's Gaster's lost bone. He doesn't even look like a skeleton. I mean, we've never seen him, but, you know, he doesn't look like a skeleton. I remember one time seeing, like, one of Gabriel's friends be, like, really heated over, like, hoping that Gaster is, like, not in the game or something. Just because the fans are so, like, obsessed with him. Like, their, like, sheer spite, like, argument is, like, or not even argument, just they were like wishing like ill upon like Deltarune fans that like just are obsessed with Gaster and like hoping that he would never be like relevant in any way. And even if he was, like they were expecting him to like not just look like the mystery man. Cause like, you know, that's the predictable like thing to happen, is that he just looks like the mystery man from Undertale. But he probably is. Honestly, either he looks like the mystery man or he looks like the redacted. That's it. That's like really... I mean, I guess it could be something different, but logically, those are the two likely logical options. But, you know, sometimes Toby Fox is not very logical at all. Like when he made Chapter 5. So stupid. Do you like the casual flex of, like, talking about absolute garbage while beating up Scarmelita? I like it. I mean, I don't like this boss. I think it's pretty shit. But, bragging rights. It's a hell of a drug. Ow! I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Is this the final phase? Perchance? You can't just add perchance to your sentence. Beetle. She wants beer. Oh. Okay, fuck you. Good, I still got it! That's the worst boss in the game. Well, Lost Lace. That's the second worst boss in the game, and I can still beat it pretty swiftly. If Gaster wasn't that, there wouldn't be funny as hell. It would be. Everyone thinks the mystery man is Gaster, except you. What do you think he is, you little contrarian, you little thing, and at least the other one wore clothes. I should rewatch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Good show. Ow, ow, ow. Hating a Toby Fox while fighting the most fucked up Silksong boss is pretty awesome. Thank you. It's what's it called? It's repenting for like my old Silksong streams where like I was just mauling really hard, you know, fighting Carmelita in Lace 2 and Lace 3 and Lace 5. I like that moss bag video. Honestly, like the moss bag, like I thought the moss bag like ranking the bosses video would be a lot more like fucking like just jerking this game off, like sucking it off like crazy, but it kind of wasn't. And I'm very like I'm glad for that. I like that video. I thought it was fun and entertaining. But of course he's a fucking simp who is like, oh, Lost Lace is like such a dramatic, like such a climactic, like final, like cap off to the game. Blah 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 blah. Stupid, sucks, shit final boss. Like it's like not an original fucking foe. stupid. Like, the final boss of your game just being a reused version of, like, an earlier boss, even if it's for a story reason, that's just shit. That's just bad. Okay. People forget he was shattered, so why would he be okay in that room? Piece of him. The donut man, the donut goner, has a piece of Gaster in his hand. It's that little head, that little face. He's like, I can say this for certain, because here he is in my hand. I actually never realized that that one speaks in a rhyme. He says, like, I can say it without fear, because this is a piece of him in my hand right here, or some shit like that. Stupid little, like, gay poem. Poem. Take the word shatter seriously. I would enjoy if he was just like, I said this before, I would enjoy if he was just something completely like impossible to like perceive as like humanoid or even just like physical. If he was quite literally just like a jumble of pixels or something that, you know, if you like made that look cool. Like if he looked all jumbled up and fucked, or like, I don't know, use like missing textures, that would be cool. You know, as long as it is cool. Yeah, this shit is running like awful. It's crazy. I need to get multi-bind off of me. I hate it a lot. I was gonna say Gaster. I don't know. I don't know. Don't even know what am I? Oh yeah. It's the Bassett Films cartoon. Me and Puku quote that a lot, like unknowingly. The Mario is my roommate cartoon, where at one point Mario says like, I don't know. It's pretty funny. Fuck off. Yay. If Dark Bowser Jr. was the final boss of New Super Mario Bros. What is? What are you talking about? I've lost the plot. I've lost the thread. Does this force me? It forced me to the arena. Fuck it. Fuck that. Yeah, sure. Everyone loves this thing. Me too. Like, it was like ranked the most, like the best boss in the game. Like consensus of like, you know, the people that voted on the little polls and shit that Mossbag did. And frankly, I can see it. I frankly, yeah, I see it. It's great. It's frantic and fun. Pretty good. Kind of annoying with other crafts, but with I need to kill me. I need to get rid of the multi-bind or else I'll cry. Kill me, 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 kill me. I'll die soon. Showed one of your friends Mario's my roommate and he got uncomfortable. That's great. That sounds like something a Bassett film cartoon would do. Have you read Homestuck, Lua? Just curious. Just curious. You seem like the type that wouldn't. Like you seem like you might have like gotten close as a little fetoid in your like niche media phase, but didn't. Even though Homestuck is not exactly niche media. The fans are waiting for your answer. No, don't fucking forget. You know, like the song. That. Why are you so Homestuck? Do you have a better thing to talk about? Had a couple 100 pages. Ooh. You weren't there when I was talking about it, Lou. I think you would find it like particularly amusing. Is I read it, the start of it, and I got stun locked by, you know, the part where they like show the little like branching like other like, you know, quote unquote games on John Egbert's computer, and I just clicked on one of them. It was Problem Sleuth, and I was like, what the fuck is this gimmicky, like it's a mini game, I guess, like it's a mini comic in the middle of the bigger comic that will probably have some sort of stupid relevance. I guess I'll read one of them right now. And then as I fucking learned, it was not. It was just a completely unrelated other story by the same creator. And I said this to Puko, I guess I didn't mention it, but I also thought it was kind of funny to learn that the story is quite literally about being stuck in like home, like in the home. Like I didn't know that that was the fucking gimmick of like the whole thing. I guess I took it for granted that it was called Homestuck as just like, I don't know, some quirky name. But no, it's literally about like John Egbert being stuck in his home, and Problem Sleuth is about a detective being stuck in his office. So like, it's... Are they all like that? Is every other little comic that Andrew Hussey has made about a person being stuck somewhere? Are there any more that I should know about? Like, any more stucks I should know about? That's really funny. Thought it would be. Ow. This thing has Bart Simpson hair. Has anyone drawn that first sinner with Bart Simpson hair? Because she has Bart Simpson hair, if you really think about it very, very hard. Okay. Oh, wait, no. no, like, okay. It's not okay. It's not done. I love that animation so much. The legs, like, going every which way. It's pretty good. Uh-huh. I guess I'm just, like... Now I'm getting used to this frame rate, even though it's very bad. I don't think this is how this game ran when I first played it. Or maybe I just forgot. Maybe I'm dumb. Ow. Oh. Fucking Marilyn Monroe dress. Might as well like give her a little mole on her face, on her spider face. Okay, that was pretty easy. The hunter crest really does make it all just so trivial. Pairs nicely with the story of the time you drew Gamzee in front of your granddad. I don't know what that is. Again, I didn't get that far in it to like see the other OCs. I quite literally have not witnessed a singular character that is not John Egbert. Which, like, I know about that little glasses thing, which is pretty gross, the design. Frankly, I don't like the visual style all that much. It's more of, like, a novelty than, like, something to enjoy, frankly. Like, the novelty of it, you know, being done on MS Paint, which is also something that I took for granted. I figured, like, it was called MS Paint Adventures because, like, I don't know, it's quirky. But no, it quite literally is drawn on MS Paint. Which is why it looks gross. Juggalo troll. Yeah, I didn't get to the trolls. I don't really like that. I don't really like those. When did they really get introduced? Like 100 pages in? Because I really, really hate their designs. Like, a lot. It's like just complete, like, over-designed fucking, like, 2000s, like MS Paint, like, fucking, like, flash art. Like, dog shit. I hate it. So, as I sort of figure, I would probably like that comic less and less as it, like, progresses forward. More than that? Ouch. This is running very badly. Show up in Act 4. Well, I know what to avoid now. I also, once I, like, learned that, you know, I was not gonna, like, get anywhere with fucking Problem Sleuth, I was like, okay, I started, like, I've now read more of this than Homestuck, so I'll just finish one chapter or whatever, one act. And, so I I read up until the point where the detective goes into, like, the hole in the wall and, you know, escapes the first, like, part of his office. I don't know what happens in the rest of it. Because I was just like, fuck this. I was like, I need to get back to the other one eventually, no? Oh, okay. You're a Gamzee. I also find it very wretched, like the whole little like aspect of like Harry Potter isms of Homestuck, of like, you know, like you are like this specific little like class in the world of, you know, like this little fictional world. That is disgusting. I despise that. You know, like in Harry Potter being like, oh, I'm a Slither yo. Like the game, like the fucking Agario clones. You know, you can do that. You can break these. You know that? You know, like I'm a fucking Agario. I'm a Slitherio. Good joke, that one. Goes into my stand up. I hate that little like fandom thing of like you know, like inserting your like self in the little world through these like pre-made little fucking presets. It's disgusting. Ow. It's like it is very clever for like making a little fictional thing though, because like it just fucking like generates like blorbles like crazy. Like it just makes people like want to like make little blorbles for the like the media that, you know, it's attached to and shit. And I actually like said it once. It's kind of like a similar thing. Like I sort of like interpret it as like a similar thing. Is Deltarune has like kind of like a little blorble, like you know, Harry Potter-ism to it, which is the Dark Worlds. Like the way that, you know, every Dark World is made personalized to the person that made it, and everyone that is, you know, inside the Dark World has like a form that, you know, reflects their sort of like characteristics and everything. That would inspire people to like draw like, what if I made a Dark World in my bedroom, or like what if I was in the Dark World, what if like this was in the Dark World. And guess what exactly fucking happens? People draw like fucking like Sonic in the Dark. People draw like Sonic in the Dark World and shit, and you know, do that exact thing that I'm mentioning. And it's clever. It's really like, it's a way to make people like obsess over your little fiction easily. It's like a cheat code, really. But you know, the more egregious way to do it is like that. Like, if you were born in like October, you're a poop shitter in this universe. You're a poop shitter of the clan of Doodoo Maker. It's like, wow, I really am just so poop shitter. Like, that's so true. Like, it fits with my personality so well. Gross. You're able to choose the house you're in. Oh yeah, because it's a video game. It's not how the little movie works. Movie, it's a book, whatever. Gross. Playing that game, that evil game. Fucked up. Don't do that. How did they do this? How did they make a good boss in Silksong? How'd they do that? How'd they do this? They never made a good boss since. Have you noticed this? That like, ever since Team Cherry made the Cogwork Dancers, they've never made a good boss again. I don't know why. It's kind of like, a freebie. Like, just make more like this. My voice kind of hurts, which is a good sign, I guess. Maybe. I don't think I've been particularly, like, diligent today. If anything, because I'm like, what's it called? Low energy. It's fucked up, because I can't be too high energy, or else, like, I get excited and start, like, shouting, and I forget to, you know, like, I'm talking about, like, you know, like, doing the voice training Let's Play. Like, if I get too excited, I just forget to do it, because I'm shouting. And if I'm too low energy, then I don't want to do it anything, because I'm just, like, sick of life. So I need to strike, like, a healthy balance of not being too excited, but not too not excited. Which is bad. Balance is the hardest. So is consistency. I was also thinking it's kind of, maybe it's like good practice recording for the video, recording for the scripted video, I can record on Audacity and like cherry pick like the takes on like the like reading the script that like sound the most feminine, and so I can fabricate, I can fucking cheap out, like only put in like the best like takes in the video and make it seem like a lot more like consistent and like impressive than I actually could achieve in real. Until at least, I can do it in real. And that's genius. I'm a genius. You don't even know. Ow. Is this the character that I'm thinking of? Because I despise this if so. Gamzi. No, that's pretty bad, actually. But that's not the one that I thought. I hate these clowns. They look disgusting. So many of these, like, I guess, troll designs, they just look so fucking nasty. It's not even a troll, I think. It's just a clown thing that, like, looks terrible. I just despise it. I've seen it as, like, people's little profile pictures around. It's like a purple makeup clown, and it looks gross, and I don't like it. Ow. I even, like, forget, what was the stream where Grapefruit mentions John Egbert's dad, much to, like, the horror of his chat members? Like, I remember that incident, but I don't remember when or, like, what game that was. Where is Lost Lace? Oh no, she's her own thing, right? Because this is Lace in the diary. Stupid. Lace in the diary, it's like Cory in the house. That's like, that should be like the crazy new, like, retro vintage meme. It's like, whenever it's like something in something, say it like, make it like Cory in the house. Like, make it like the Cory in the house, like, font or something. I don't know. I first thought of this because Mina the Hollower, there's a song that's like for a cutscene that's called Thorn on the Tower, which Thorn is like the bad character, and it made me think like Thorn on the Tower, like Cory in the house, just for no reason. It's just because it's like thing on the thing, and it just made me think of Cory in the house for some ungodly fucking reason, and I thought it was kind of funny. Fuck off, Lace. I still hate this one. Oh, good. Bits and Bops, was it? Don't remember. Uh-huh. Oh, right. That's how that works. I thought I could just sneak right by that. Okay. Calliope and Caliborn. Silk in the Song. That's a good one. Ruining my search history. Caliborn. No, but that's really bad too. Not that. That's green. That's very green. I don't know what that is, but that is a very bad design. It's not that. It's different. It's like a clown. That's, wow. That's, I've seen that thing before, but I had forgotten about it. That's awful. That green thing, wow. That's, wow. Is that like the main antagonist or some shit? It's also like, it's very, like, it's a very similar brand of, Harry Potter-ism. But the way that, like, immediately, like, the little comic starts with them, like, throwing, like, stupid, like, programming, like, terms and, like, little in-universe mechanics at your face, like, fucking page 1 of saying, like, this is your psycho index, this is where you store your psychosemantics, and, like, it's just so, like, okay, you're making a little, like, universe for, like, fans to, like, obsess over and, like, talk about these, like, stupid little terms as if they're real. I get it. Really gross, though. Like, the little Like, I get it's a little inventory system for, you know, the text adventure game that the comic is supposed to be. But it's like, it has like stupid little like terms to it and whatnot. Uh-huh. I wonder if like my ears are like too plugged to like hear properly again. Cause this is like the volume of the game is not that low, but I really can't like hear it at all. And I wonder if that's like, you know, not my computer's fault, but rather my fault, possibly. Cause there was a time where like I had to keep my computer volume at 100, or else I couldn't hear anything. And then I got my ears cleaned, and I could fucking hear again. It was pretty crazy. You don't know the purple clown homestuck. It's okay. I really don't need to know. Oh god. Oftentimes I think like, what would I do if like I was like blind or like deaf or just otherwise, you know, like missing something or like sort of impaired in some way? Like what would I do? Like how would I realistically like deal with it? Which, you know, I guess I would only know if I went through it. But the conclusion that I always reach is, man, I really hope that doesn't happen, and I'm glad that I don't like have anything missing like so far. Because I'm always like, oh, yeah, but this thing that I like doing and like that, and it's just always like really fucked, like no matter what way you frame it. And I'm like, fuck. Ugh. Is that where she's gonna stop? Good. Bitch. Fucked up your hearing at the gig. When the second band finished, your hearing got muffled for so long. That is fucked. Probably should wear little headphones, no? I feel like I've heard like Vinny say that he does that. Wear headphones and... Or not headphones. Earplugs. Little fucking packing peanuts on your ears. Your friend is mute. All she does is play music and play games. That's pretty, like, productive. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna run like actual dog shit. I forgot. Because the game is already running like dog shit. Ugh. You might wonder why I'm even doing this. I don't want to lose the muscle memory. I feel like I feel the need to replay Silksong ever so often. Literally just to not forget like how to play it. For when Sea of Sorrow comes out, I don't just like eat shit and like die. That's why I play. That's why I'm playing. Also, I'm having fun talking about Homestuck. I've actually like, I've really like just now unwarmed up to the idea of like reading it again by like thinking about all the aspects of it that I really like indubiously dislike, such as like those designs. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe this stream will only have like a positive effect in my life in the end. Fuck you. Oh, what a boring boss. Oh, just so uninspired. That's not the word I was gonna say. Well, it is uninspired, actually. Yes, it is, because it's just lace tree. The word that I was gonna use is, more akin to, like, bullshit, annoying, terrible. But, I started with, like, for some reason. So it just went to uninspired. Very weirdly. Bitch. And the lag is starting to get pretty detrimental. I won't lie. Oh. How come that doesn't parry her? How is that possible? Oh, this is running real bad. That's crazy. I wonder what it looks like on stream. Why? Why is it running like this? Like, what? I've streamed this game, like, multiple times before. That's crazy. What inspired me to attempt to read it? I was saying this earlier on the stream. You know the little cactus, like, drawings of my little character that were on the server? One of those just made the little character really look like a Homestucky, which, like, made it, like, stick in my memory again. Like, it just, you know, the, like, franchise. And one morning I was really bored and I couldn't VC with Puku and I couldn't do anything else. So I read it. Yeah, this is not gonna happen, fellas. It's lagging too much. Why? Why is it lagging? Is my version of, like, R2 Modman, like, fucked? Ow. Need to get earplugs so I can move around without having to worry about the headphones falling off. Did I say headphones? I meant... Oh, headphones for... Ah, headphones. I see. That's scary. Having fun talking about Homestuck. Beloved, this isn't you. You don't know that. You don't know me. Really. I'm in the soup right now. I'm hip with the kids. The kids like, that's it. That's exactly what it is. Nobody likes Homestuck anymore. That's why I gave it a try. Because nobody cares anymore. That's Garment 1. Ah, fuck. Like, when it still had any, like, form of, like, cultural relevance, I wouldn't have. It's crazy. It's niche media. Uh-huh. Fuck you, old man. He actually got a hit in. I really thought I would just bury the whole thing. Nah. Okay. Literally easier to just kill him than, like, quit to the main menu and shit. Society has forgotten about Homestuck. Great. This is the one that I wanted to fight. For some reason. Ow. I'm just fighting all the bosses that I once found really annoying and, like, gave me trouble. Just to, like, have the peace of mind that if I have to fight, like, if I had to fight them again, I could. Like, I'm doing all of this just because I can. Like, fighting all these annoying fucking bosses. Did I see your tails get strolled? Yeah, I couldn't decipher it. It was too fucking abstract. I couldn't, like, I didn't know what it was. I did recognize the guy from, like, Dynamite Boom or whatever. Dynamite guy. It's like a little, Newgrounds game. I did see that one. But I didn't know what the rest of it was. Oh. Ow. 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 Ooh. Ow. Yeah, I can still fight, alright. It's not particularly graceful, but I can fight. Hive Swap. I've heard that name before. I wonder what that is. I actually don't want to learn. It's like a Homestuck, like, fan creation, is it? Sounds gross. Who else sucks in this game? Nylef sucks pretty bad. Dynamite Head TNT Sun. It's like the most Scrimblow little, like, Scrimblow OC I've ever seen. It's like that very, like... It's a very, like, I don't know, like, amateur artists, like, making little OCs, like, on the internet kind of aesthetic. Like, it's always just, like, a little, like, it's always just colorful blobs or, like, an object that, like, you know, looks like a little character and shit. In this case, you know, like a dynamite pack or whatever. It's like that. It's like the most Scrimblow, like, scrimbliest of Scrimblows. Bitch. I hate this boss so fucking much. Mospeg, like, was, like, sucking this thing off like crazy. I guess, like, the part of this fight that I did not, like, quite realize is that they want you to use the claw line a lot more than, you know, I ever do playing this game, because the claw line is shit and, like, boring. Um, yeah, like apparently the gimmick of this fight is to claw line a lot, which like Mossbag was saying, like any fight that like you use the claw line a lot for is like good in my book. And I was like, really? Seriously? Also, something that I like only ever like I only realized like watching Mossbag streams like recently is Mossbag on the scripted videos less so, and like on the older videos less so, but Mossbag sounds very feminine. It's not like an insult or like I don't know, like I'm not saying it like in a weird way. It's just something that I notice and like is like kind of amusing to me. I don't know. Is that fucked up to say? Ugh. What a just boring boss. You just gotta wait around so much. Die, dude. Ouch. Actually, like, the little tips, like the little sort of, like, inherent tips. She looks like a turnip. The little inherent tips that, like, Mossbag has provided me from, like, watching that ranking video and just seeing how he fought Nihilith using the claw line a lot. That made that fight a lot more cohesive, although I still don't like it. It's slow. It wishes it was Gravity Circuit. I still don't understand people saying that the last judge is difficult, because it isn't. Like, I get it, like, difficulty is subjective, but this one is objectively fucking easy. Like, it's so big and like so slow. It telegraphs every attack like for half a minute before doing anything. And like, it's so big, it's such a big hitbox. Like, people complain about it like jumping around and like blocking you too much, but like, simply don't get blocked. Like, just jump over it when it's like lowered and like go underneath it when it jumps, and like just fucking wail on it every other time that it is on screen. You can destroy this boss so quickly by just mashing against it. Like, it's so effective. I don't know how I'm like the only human being in the world that has like figured out how easy this boss is. It's crazy. It's maddening. And people will say like fucking like I don't know, like Sister Splinter is like harder than this. Look at this. Just like for that entire attack, you can just get like 15 fucking hits on it. Like, is that really? Again, I saw a person like that said that they felt more in control fighting Nightmare King Grim than they felt fighting the Last Judge, which is like, that's crazy, man. That's just insane. Like, what do you mean Nightmare King Grim? It's not even close. Nah, fight him. I don't like the arena. Yeah. Get up, bitch. Yep, it's pretty bad. I guess, like, good thing that I don't have to stream Silksong right now, huh? Because, like, if I was actually, you know, like, playing Sea of Sorrow and, like, the game was running like this, I would shit hard. Ouch. This fucking ant thing, that's, like, definitely an unused enemy from, like, Hunter's March that they repurposed into the Koro area. And then, you know, the Koro area was, like, cut from the game as well. Such a weird thing. Why'd they do that? Are these the Driznargas? Or is that a Driznit? I don't remember. Stupid fucking names, I must say. Oh. Rah. Okay. That little dragonfly is like priority. Okay, it's dead. It's fine. It's priority number 1. Sprite. The sprite is resource. Okay. If anything, like an official God Home would be cool to just not have to fight these shitty arenas before fighting the actual bosses. That would be just so very cool. My tongue still hurts so bad from like biting it earlier. It was really, really hard that I bit down on it. This man, this like wretched crab man, is like the closest, and even then, like, there's so many qualifiers and I don't even really like it that much. This is the singular character that I can like at least excuse being horny for, to come from like the entirety of Hollow Knight, like the whole thing, like the whole like media franchise. And that's because it doesn't look like a fucking bug. Like, this thing is supposed to be a crab, but it doesn't really look like a crab. It just looks like a fantasy, like, monster humanoid. And it's, like, vaguely, like, buff-ish. I don't get, like, being horny for, like, Hornet, the little fucking stick bug that she is. Lace. Grandmother Silco for fucking ball ass. None of it. Like, not a singular character, like, of worth, like, for goons. This is the closest, and even then I don't even really particularly like it. Its plight doesn't speak to me. That's my anecdote for this boss. Okay, it's gotten fast. It's gotten out of hand. Baka. He just said Baka. That's crazy. Oh, I had a cool joke. Oh, what was a joke? I had a... Oh, no. What was it? No. Oh, what was it related to? It was like... It was awesome. Barracuda. Barracuda? Like the fish? You know, like the fucking like snake fish or whatever. It's like a type of fish. But Barracuda. Like Barra, like buff man. And it's like a buff Barracuda man. What do you think? I said it was a joke. It was more of a concept. It's really more of like a cool concept than like a funny, like humorous thing, I guess. But yeah, that's my cool idea. What do you think? Ugh. Society loves anorexic women. It's kind of true. But your dance moves complemented the kind of bullshit you do when dancing. It's scary. How do you dance in a rave? Ow. Well, I assume it was a rave. Raven? I just had a stroke. Interesting idea. Has potential. Thank you. Oh. Oh. There was like some little trend recently of like drawing the knight from Deltarune with its like ass out, like out of the, like, you know, black armor, and my mind immediately went to like Asgard wearing a corset to like make his figure more like the Roaring Knights, and I was like, that's really cool, man. I thought to myself in Puku's voice, that's really cool, man. God, this sucks. Mossbag said he died 132 times to this boss or something, like around that number, which is pretty scary. And still he liked it somehow. Like, he said this boss, like, he liked it. He said it was fun, even though he died to it a trillion times as just affirmation. It's madness. People like when games fucking crush their balls, I guess. I don't. You have not seen the Strand? It's pretty, like, it's pretty, stupid. It's pretty stock standard. Oh god. I somewhat I guess, like, take back. I was saying recently something about, like, twist villains in, you know, like, stories, and how, like, if you're gonna have a twist villain that is just so ridiculously obvious anyway, there's, like, not really much of a reason for it to even, like, do it. So, like, why do you do it? And I was thinking of this, you know, in relation to Mina the Hollower, with, you know, its extremely painfully fucking obvious, terrible twist villain. But I also was kind of thinking about Deltarune with the Roaring Knight, because I was, you know, under the assumption that, you know, it's just December. I was like, what is even the point of like doing this, like, you know, like mystery, if the reveal is just gonna be like obvious anyway? Like, it's just gonna be something. You already know what it's gonna be. Like, half the fucking people playing the game and that care already know it's December. But I've actually I've eaten my words on that, because the mystery has actually like been given some amount of like variation to it, that it's not like just a complete one-sided like sweep for like December night. December night, funny. But like there is enough credence to like at least, you know, like Rudy night, that like it's not like a complete one-sided, like just completely boring, like predictable twist that like doesn't even, you know, it's not even interesting, because you already know how it's gonna play out, really. So good job, Toby Fox, I guess. Set up enough of a mystery that like at least it's like a sort of a tie-up between like, is it December or is it like Rudy, or is it just some fucking bullshit, some made-up thing? So good job. The story is like being told cohesively, unlike Chapter 5, where it was being told incohesively. Ouch. Ooh, why didn't I just play like the regular Chobio? Mossbag was like questioning that in his like last Still Soul stream, if it's pronounced Chobio or Chobio. And to me, Chobio sounds more natural. It's the same as like Yoshi and Yoshi. Like Yoshi sounds just wrong and bad and weird. So does Chobio. But in the weird little bug language that, you know, the little characters speak, it does kind of sound like he's saying Chobio. I just bit my tongue again. Just not too hard. Fuck me. It's because I'm speaking shit on Chobio. I just got confused on how to pronounce it just now. You might notice. It does kind of feel nice to have streaming as like a treat, as like right now, you know, I'm more focused on the Let's Plays and even more so on the scripted video. So streaming right now feels more like recreational than like when I, you know, would just stream like many things in a row for like many days. This feels like a reward rather than just, you know, what I do to not be bored. It was a show of an emo band, punk band, and whatever genre the third band was. Punk fits the bill for them too. What does emo even sound like? Green Day? Is that it? I only like when hot babes crush my balls. What was that like in reference to? Oh, Hollow Knight bosses, like liking that the boss like CBT. I get it. Running out of little things. Also, I think my mom might be home. Yum 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 yum. Already beat, you know, the second hardest, and this now is just hard because the game isn't running correctly, which is pretty crazy actually. Do I have a mod list? No, I don't. That's crazy. Maybe this new mod loader or like mod handler is just fucking terrible, perhaps. One more boss and then I'm out. And it shall be fuck, fine, no. Sure. Asgard corset mention. Ow, I just bit my, like, cheek now. God damn it. Painful. Okay. That's a variation of the thing that he says, the sound he makes when he dies. They're like, they're like, rah, 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 whatever the fuck. Pretty crazy stuff. I hate this boss a lot, which is why I'm fighting it, of course. It's kind of boring. I don't know. Ooh, ho, ho. Apparently this thing, I've probably fucking talked about this before, but apparently this thing, like, the way that this boss fights is like Cloud from, or in Smash Bros. He's not from Smash Bros. Apparently he fights like Cloud or something, I don't know. He like does aerial movement, I don't know. I don't play Smash Bros. Boring, 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 boring. Bye, bitch. What a fun thing you can do. Huh? Hitboxes, how do they work? Ouch. Did I put the little dog outside? I did put the little dog outside. By little dog, I mean the doorway on my door that signifies that I'm streaming to the outside world. Okay. Oh. Can you die, mister? Okay. You got a little desperate there. Kill, 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 kill. Brazilian? Brazilian fucking thing. It's a lot of health, ain't it? This is like the fully upgraded nail, too. Okay, despite my impatience, I still won. Good job, me. I like how Lua is like #1 in the little fucking stupid chat leaderboards, despite the fact that she's been here the least, just about. That's really fucked up the way that that little system works. That's evil. Well, that was that stream. That was the Homestuck stream, I guess. Very bad. Very like, yeah, not ideal. I'll keep you updated if I like play more Homestuck, I guess, like when I stream again in 2 weeks. The mod, this stream was supposed to be about the fucking Hornet mod. The Hornet mod was pretty neat. I liked it. It was like cute and all. It was pretty interesting as an experiment, but it's just very frustrating because it's a hard game and you're playing it with the character that's not that the game isn't designed around the character you're playing as, so it's just annoying, and I don't have the speedrunner blood in me to like run with the punches, roll with the punches of video game frustration, so I just get frustrated and I get pissed off. But yeah, that was a very fun stream actually. Like, despite my like monotone, I had a lot of fun like talking about bullshit today. If anything, it's kind of refreshing, after Let's Playing for a bit, talking to other people instead of just to myself the whole time, talking to proverbial people who might watch it after the fact, which there are none. It's like, that's the point, nobody watches it, so I can like just do whatever. So yeah, streams like are not completely like gone from happening, but they might be way less frequent. Maybe I still want to play Okage Shadow King and just Shapes and Beats, which I'll get to eventually. I have them like on me. So thanks for watching, thanks for showing up. Sorry for the Homestuck, and goodbye.